Showtime.
Hey, Amir, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you.
Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
Thank you, Maxwell, for that amazing, what would you call that? Desperate plea for subscribers. Is that what you call it? What's going on, everybody? Jamie here, Sharon here.
Hello, everyone.
And together, what do we call ourselves?
Sharonatsea Travel.
So as a channel, we are Sharonatsea Travel. Just because it's Sharonatsea Travel doesn't mean it's just Sharon. That is the name of our channel. Is that right?
Right.
Okay, we had someone who had an issue with that earlier this week in the comments. What's up? Hold on, let me see if people can hear us. I think they can hear us. Guys, can you hear me? I know you can hear me because I'm obnoxiously loud. Can you hear the beautiful Sharon? Say something, Sharon.
Oh, what was that? Oh.
Oh, I don't know what that was.
You just got a call.
We sure did. Talk a little bit. I got to see what that call was. I might have to check on that call.
Wow.
Hang on.
Well, good evening, everyone. Oh, what? Can you put the chat up here? So
yes. Hang on a second there, babe.
Here. Which one is it?
Yeah, Sharon, you are. I am so sorry. This had to be addressed, and I had to reply to that. Okay, there you go.
Gosh.
That was a life situation we had to handle.
Chat up, then I can see what everyone's saying and talk.
Well, Sharon, I'm gonna put the chat up right now for you, my dear,
right.
my love, my darling, my everything. It almost seems like we're getting we're a little disheveled tonight, and I think that's a true statement. We are in camping recovery mode still.
Yeah. I kind of felt, I don't know, today I woke up feeling a little under the weather, you might say. I just, I don't know. I think the camping just kind of got to us a little bit.
It kicked your butt, didn't it? It kicked your butt.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun,
correct.
And it was kind of nice getting out, relaxing away. But camping is also a lot of work, too. It's not just, all relaxing. So
that is right. And there's so much going on. But it was nice that you got to take a little break from the constant on the phone, on the computer activity of being what we like to call America's travel agent here at Sharonatsea Travel.
That's what was crazy. I think it kind of, at first, we got out there and there was no Wi-Fi at all. Where we were staying, like our phones, nothing worked.
Zero.
When we were riding around in kind of like razors, buggies, we were kind of riding around there. Certain areas that we were riding, we would get a little bit of a signal. Mm-hmm. And so we would be quickly getting on our phones, see what's going on. And then we were shut down again, and we're like, oh, so.
You've never seen Sharon move as fast as when she's in the middle of the woods and she thinks that she just got a connection somehow and her phone makes a beep and she takes it out and she's like, oh my God, hold on, I think I have to upload. I got a picture, I got a video, can we upload this right now? And I'm like, no, because we're not going to sit here for 30 minutes as we try to upload a photo or
one
video.
thing I think we uploaded, hours later it went through or something crazy. But yeah, we were kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
So, but it was nice shutting down. But when you're not used to doing that, like the last couple of years, we really haven't been able to do that. Mm-hmm. So it was just really odd. It was really weird. Yeah,
see, Para DJ says, no Wi-Fi, that's roughing it. I've never survived.
Yeah.
David Smith, it wasn't 112 degrees. But it was warmer than we expected.
The second day, the first day. No.
I mean, once we got past the hail and the downpour of rain and all that stuff, which you'll hear more about later, we found it to be a little bit warm, especially in the sun. When you get in the shade of the trees, that's one thing. But when you place your tent in a way that you didn't realize that when the morning sun comes up, it's going to be blasting right on the front little entrance door to your tent. And creating a hot box.
Like 5 a.m., I mean, the sun was shining right in on us, and it was getting warm. Yeah.
Yes. Well, hold on. 5 a.m., I don't know if it was by 6:30 or so, it was definitely getting a little warm.
It was light.
You were warm? Maybe it was my body heat that was warming you up. Maybe.
It was light at 5 o'clock, maybe.
It definitely was light. It sure was. All right, so let's jump in and say hi to a few folks. We got a couple things we want to cover today. Let's see. I have my son-in-law is saying, hey, how do I watch your live show? it's almost more insulting than anything else that he doesn't know how to go onto YouTube and watch the show. But he's going to have to be on his own. He was the one that was texting me earlier. All right, so
you might have to ask Maxwell.
You might have to. Yes, Maxwell can probably tell him. Maxwell, if you're watching out there, we want to say thank you for being such an important, integral part of the intro. Now that we have you saying, don't forget to subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you. It is so adorable and it's so cute. I love it. All right, let's say hi to a few folks and then get right into all the action. Yes, people are saying camping is a lot of work. Putting the tent up is exhausting. Taking the tent down is depressing.
Yeah, I think it's worse packing up to go home though, because when you're going, at least you're a little excited because you're there.
Yes.
So. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Hold on, what the heck?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so he did hear that, and now he's upset that I'm making fun of him. Thank you, Brittany, for watching that. Okay, so let's jump in and say hi. Anyone who's commented already, I believe you will be eligible for a greeting here as we take a look at the participants in no particular order except alphabetical. Hold on, let me wet my whistle. I hope no one gets upset, but tonight I am steering clear of the martini. I am just simply trying to finish off the last of a few beers that we had camping. That's right. One of the greatest beers ever made. Say what you will, all you fancy fruit-flavored beer drinkers.
Amazing that there
this
any
beer,
left.
It was amazing. There were the perfect camping beer. I don't care what you say. That's my opinion. Hello there, number one mama. Alejandro Torres is here. Alfred Inglesby, what's up? Alma with life is good today. Is in the house. Always on the moves here. Amy Franzak is here. Anne-Marie Cronin and Annie Kelly. Anthony Simone. BUB6680 is here. Beth Ollinger. What's up, Beth and Doug? Beverly Cash. Big Pap. The Stampers. Mark and Michelle, glad to have you. Brian Francisconi is in the house. And I'm sure Leanne Francisconi, one of the two greatest moderators ever to live,
I think they're
is in the house.
Back from the beach or something.
They might be en route or pulled over on the side of the road or something.
That sounds like fun.
Beverly Cash is here. Big Pap, Brian Wolf, Cash Addict Mel Stowe, Carla McClendon's here, Sherilyn Michaels, Sig Cruiser, Chris Ehrlich, Christina V. What's going on, Christina? Crazy Cat Traveler, Q's Cruisers is here, Daniel Fields is in the house, David Smith, David Wirt, Don Carell Cruz is here. What's up, Debbie Moser, D Incognito, Dina Anderson, Degenerate Cruisers. What's going on, Florida? Kristen and Jason, lovely to see you guys. Dewey Ski is here, Donald Singletary, Eric Cheney is in the house, Flamingo Pam, Garrett Labelson, Gary Havens, Jeffrey Lara. What's going on, Jeffrey? Lovely to have you. Good time with the Goodrums. Huebner Hijinks on the High Seas is here. Jamie Wilhite. Jamie, hope you guys are feeling better. Jeanette Greenhack. Janice Chambers is here. Jesse Jones. Jim and Annette Thalman. What's going on, guys? Jim D. Johnny B. from Bella Travels and Adventure. Karen Carter's here. Karen Griswold. Kat Rose. Keith McKinsey. Kelly Ronaldo. There's Leanne Francesconi. Life is Good Today is here. Lucian Estridge is here. Lucy MGM. Mary Snyder, MGM Family Travels is here. Michelle Staten, Michigan Mom is here. What's up, Michigan Mom? Mike Cray, Mike Matson, Nautical Nurse Nancy is in the house. What is up? That is the number 2 of the 1-2 punch here at the Sharonatsea Travel Show. The amazing moderators. We love you ladies both. Thank you. Papa Mozo is in the house, guys. Mr. Papa Mozo is here. Para DJ's in the house. What's going on, D&J? Love to see you. Richard Vanden Aaron, Rick Cosner. Ruth Todd is here. What's up, Ruth? Sailing Away with T&K. See the World with Chris. What's up, Chris Barnett? Sharonatsea Travel. Shelly Lou is here. SK1 is in the house. Slinky Anglo King. Solomon Escobar. Sonia H. Stephen Chappelle. Sue O'Connor. Susan White. Tammy Chapman. TCU Papito. The Ship Show is here. What's going on, John? Great to have you. Timothy Walters, my man. Trevor Bagokler. And, of course, Woohoo Girl in the house. Great to see all you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you can hear me good. Hopefully you're hearing Sharon. We did make a little microphone adjustment after a couple weeks of having some in and out kind of glitches. So
we moved it to the side now, so it's not staring right there and distracting.
You are so right about that. Timothy Walters, out of the gate like a madman. Thank you so much for the super chat. You guys look great. Looks like you got plenty of sun. We did. That's the weird thing. When you go camping and you come back with more of a suntan or a sunburn than if you went on your last cruise. That's the odd thing.
You got a lot more sun, I think, than I did.
I did get a little crispy. Thank you so much, Timothy.
Thank you, Timothy.
You are awesome.
And Timothy, we did not do the formal night thing tonight. Maybe next week we'll do that.
Yes. Good call,
Like
Sharon,
Jamie said, we're a little just a little off today from coming back yesterday and camping and just I don't know, a little sore and tired.
Oh, okay. Tess Almond.
Thank you, Tess.
So Jamie, say my name as always. You do it so well. Sharon, looks like you got a perfect sun kiss. Oh, she certainly did. She looks lovely as ever. Tess Almond, thank you so much for the super chat. We always appreciate the support. That is awesome. All right, let's jump in. Where should we jump in? It's already 6:14, so I'm going to jump to about 6:10 and start seeing what people have going on, what they're up to, see if we can throw a few comments out there right out of the gate. And you know what? To help me catch up, guys, we don't do this often or not often enough. And we used to do it every week, but now it's a little intermittent. But I do see a lot of creators out there. You guys that are creating content, videos, blogs, travel content, cruise content, whatever. Please give me a holler. Hold on, Nancy. Nancy said, "Did he call me number 2?" Not that kind of number 2, Nancy. Your mind's always in the turlet. But go ahead and do a little shout out for yourself that you're a creator. Say a little blurb, a few words about yourself or something like that. While I catch up here a little bit in the chat and see what other people are up to, why don't we just start right here? Everybody's saying hi to each other. Oh, that is so great when everybody just says hi to each other in the chat. Susan White said, just want to say hi. Can't stay, but we'll catch the replay. Susan, thanks for chiming in. We appreciate that very much. We appreciate it. Let's see. What else? Para DJ said, we do exist. We're familiar. We're familiar with you kids over there.
I think they're one of the only ones actually still putting out cruise vlogs right now because they cruised, I think, so much right before
unbelievable
everything started.
I've been saying a lot to people, within our circle of trust that I believe Para DJ may have had something to do with the whole virus because they strategically cruised for like literally a month straight right before this thing happened.
They planned it.
And they are the only people out there that have had constant, almost daily videos coming out of their cruises for like 3 months. So I think they knew something. They had it was like insider trading on the stock market. It was insider cruising is what they had over there. So make sure that if you're looking for new, fairly current cruise vlogs, go check those kids out because they are putting them out on the regular. Virginia Beach was open for 4th of July, said Alejandro Torres. That's good to hear. Yeah. That is very good. Jose Lara, there you go. Jose said my name wasn't read, so that means I might have to start busting chops. Simmer down, Jose. Simmer down over there, okay? We got you. We got you, buddy.
We always tell everyone every week it only goes up to a certain time when people have made a comment. And that's right. And it notifies us. So you have to come in and make a comment.
You got to get in at the right time. Yeah. Jay, a.k.a. the Wrench Bone. What's going on, buddy? David Wirt said, my wife's taking a little break from her dirty martini, too. Sometimes that's a good call. I'm trying to dry out before I go back to work tomorrow and make sure that my head is in the right place. Rebecca Mendez, welcome to the live show. We're so glad to have you here. RRB Kitty. Hey, Sharon and Jamie. What's up, RRB Kitty? Lovely to have you here. Brittany Hazy is here. Lovely to see Brittany Hazy watching the show tonight.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen your name come into the chat.
That is a first right there. She said, wait, how does this work? Such newbies, but they're embracing. I feel like they're embracing
I think
things.
You worked it just fine. You came up, your name and your comment, so I think you got it down now.
Good job, Brittany. Everyone, do me a favor. Say hello to Brittany Hazy. That is our daughter that we were with this past weekend, as well as the one who should be on the Breeze Cruise coming up soon. Knock on wood. And we're seeing if we can get them on the Legend, too. We'll see what happens. They are big fans of cruising. And Maxwell, their oldest son, loves cruising. Luke, the little one, he still doesn't know anything about it yet, but he's going to get a taste of it, too. Bert Hellis, hello. What's going on? Do we think cruising will happen out of Florida in October? Lucian Estridge, you're damn right we do. We're hoping it does. We feel like it will. Sharon, what's your professional opinion?
Oh gosh, I really have no professional opinion on that right now. I am hoping. I am very hopeful it will. I really don't know if it's going to happen, but I am very hopeful. And we're supposed to be on a cruise in October, and I want to be on that cruise.
We'll see what happens. Hello there at Really Creative Travel. What's going on, Blaine? Lovely to see you here tonight, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure. Brandy George 9 says, my first live. Brandy George 9, what is going on, Brandy? How are you? Welcome to the Sharon at Sea Travel show here. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Dina Anderson says they can hear Sharon a little bit better. Ooh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Well, the mic's in a better place now.
Dewey Ski says Sharon has to sing happy birthday to me. Well, first off, happy birthday, Dewey. Sharon, did you have a rendition for him? You want to do that Marilyn Monroe one or something like that? What do you got up your sleeve tonight?
Happy birthday, Dewey Ski.
That's it?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. My phone's going off. Happy birthday to you.
Hold on, you said happy birthday.
My phone's distracting us.
Oh my gosh, your phone's jacking you up. Happy birthday, Dewey
Both of
Ski.
our phones are going crazy.
Happy
birthday.
You sang the entire song, and the part where you were supposed to say his name, you brushed right over because your phone threw you a curveball.
I'm sorry. Happy birthday.
Say happy birthday, dear Dewey.
Happy birthday, dear Dewey.
Okay,
happy
there you go.
You.
You have fulfilled your obligation, Sharon. Nice word. Richard Van Den Aaron said, great job on the pronunciation. I love when I pronounce people's names right. It makes me feel good. We hear you perfect, Sharon, said TCU Pepito. Thank you, TCU. Appreciate that. We can hear Sharon perfectly. We hear her better tonight. I can never get tan on my cruise because we love our sea day naps too much. A good time with the good rooms. You're not wrong about that.
I know we always try to get out and lay out in the sun early in the day usually so that we can still take our nap in the afternoon if we want.
Raymond Lee said, like you, I enjoyed the simple beers. For me, a good old Miller Lite. Cheers. Cheers to you, Raymond. Thank you. We have other friends on other channels that do live shows on Wednesday, and they are all about these fancy pants, $20 a bottle beers with fruit flavor undertones and fancy names and labels. I don't need any of that, man. I'm a simple man, and I like a simple beer. Let's see. Hashtag crispy. We are feeling a little crispy, Pam S. We do need to cruise soon, Bert. You're absolutely right about that. Hold on, I fell behind a little bit. Lots and lots of people are saying hello to Brittany. I think she's going to be surprised at that. Will the Panorama sail November 28th? I think so. The only thing on that, Brandy George, is California. We got to see what California decides to do. They could be the wild card there. Yeah,
I think it might be one of the. Well, it may not be the first set of ships that come back out, but it really depends. I think on California.
I agree. Ashley Fox, what's going on? Lovely to have you, Mr. Cruise Fever 1. What's up? The Traveling Gilberts are here. Hello. The Insta pics your family posted over 4th of July weekend were beautiful. I was jealous of your trips. Thank you, Solomon Escobar. How many pics did you post? You post some Instagram stuff over the weekend?
Oh, I did post a couple on Instagram, yeah. Mm-hmm. I actually have a lot of pictures I was going to post on my Facebook, like my personal Facebook page today, but I never got to it. I don't know. I got sidetracked. I was ready to do it, and then something sidetracked me, and I never got back to it.
There you go. Let's see. What else do we have going on here? Papa Mozo said, hashtag blurb about me, hashtag Mozo, hashtag knocking. Oh, I don't know what you got. I don't know what that one. Knocking out. Najuma Brown looks like she's here. What's up, Najuma? Power DJ said, don't tell all of our secrets. Yes, it is a conspiracy theory. I think that is the deal. You're right about that, crazy cat. A couple people talking about that they are creators. That's always cool. So many creators out there. Also interesting. Good to see a different view of different places, said Dina Anderson. You are correct about that, Dina. We love interacting with all these folks. Flamingo Pam said, wait, Trevor's here? Trevor Bagokler is here. That's right. Trevor Bagokler. He rose to fame over at the ship show, and now he's making his way around the block. When will the CDC make a decision on the no sail order? Alejandro Torres. That's coming up here. The end of that's coming up soon on July 24th. So we're going to see how that plays out.
Yeah, we'll see what they come up with. Even though they have extended things, they will probably come out with something at that time and some kind of comment, anyways.
Well, we'll see what plays.
But I think by the end of sometime, let's see, what was I thinking? Around sometime in August, probably the end of August or first part of September. If there's more cancellations, they're probably going to announce them then. So we should know, hopefully before long, what's happening. If we're going to be cruising in October or not, or September or October.
We shall see, won't we?
Yeah.
We shall see. Pam S is here. What's up, Pam S? Donnie Luke's in the house. What's going on, Donnie? How you doing? Mrs. Sam K said, my name has never been said, and I do comment when I come in. Mrs. Sam K, I'll tell you what, we believe that the participant list shows people have made comments, but I can't be 100% sure that that's really how it groups them together. Yeah. It just gives us a list of names, and it's easier and faster to go off of that list than anyone. So
go through, yeah. But
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
If I don't know, we could go back to the other way, but sometimes I think we miss people that
way.
Oh
yes, that way it gets really confusing. It's tough to do it with so many people here. Yeah. How many people are here, by the way? 342 people here. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. It means the world to us. I'm going to tell you right now that, not kidding around, if we're pretty good at not missing a live show. Would you say that?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I can't remember the last time. Can anybody remember the last time we didn't do a live show? Throw it out there in the chat and let me know. Yes. But if there was ever a day where we could have just said, boy, we are still playing catch up and a little disheveled, it would be great to not have to do the live show tonight and just kind of work on other stuff, including a vlog and things like that. This could have been the day. But then Sharon looked at me and she said, go ahead, tell everybody what you said. She said, Jamie, there's no way in the world that I could miss our friends and family here from the Sharon Sea Travel Cruise Crew on a Monday night. I think that's quote unquote, that's the exact thing that you said to me. It was moving when you said it. It brought a tear to my eye. Larry Thomas, what's going on? The Thomases are glad you made it back from a fun and tiring camping weekend. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
We did have a lovely, lovely time doing some camping.
So we can talk a little bit. We can talk a little bit about our camping trip.
Number one, Mama said enjoyed the video you posted today. So that listen, that's about the easiest video to post. And I don't know how often you guys see those things or get them, but
I know other people post that same video. I know like Royal Caribbean Vlog usually posts it because he's, of course, anything to do with the Royal Caribbean. But that's a video that either travel agents get or other people related somehow to travel. They usually get that email to them. And I think I put one other one out before, but I could just take the information and we could put a blog out or a vlog out and talk about it. But I feel like, why do that? Why not just give you the direct information and let you take it in that way? I would rather get it that way instead of having someone else tell me their opinion on what from another one. Just put it out there. So we kind of shared it that way, just to put the information out. Anything to do with cruising, we try to keep you updated. And
and I think a lot of people were talking about that today, that Royal and NCL have kind of teamed up to form a little partnership, and they are putting together a healthy sail panel, a panel of experts out there that can put some ideas into place and have some information to present to the CDC or other organizations that are going to define what cruising looks like going forward. And so I made a note of a couple of things. Some people that are involved in this thing, and that's what Richard Fain was talking about this morning, was a former Utah governor who was also the Secretary of Health and Human Services. Mike Levitt was there talking to the fellow that runs the show over at Royal. There's another guy who was a Food and Drug Administration commissioner. There are former directors of the CDC involved. Let's see. The Cornell University School of Hotel Administration dean is involved in this kind of stuff. So all these people, and they're breaking into these smaller groups, and they're talking about stuff like potential health screening measures and how to make sure people are healthy when they get on the cruise ships. They're talking about onboard environmental issues. They're talking about healthcare on the ship and how to handle things like if there is a breakout or something of that nature. And then the last group is they are putting together stuff about cruise ports and what to do when you get to port, when a cruise ship gets to a port, because there's a lot of stuff that you have to be concerned with there too. So hopefully these guys
breaking things up, and hopefully by doing that they'll be able to get something satisfactory together that can get us back out there on the water.
So that is the deal. That was what's going on with that video that we put out today. So it was very simple. We just took a piece of content, uploaded it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed listening to that and got a little bit out of it. Dante Rose, what's going on? Dante Slocum changed the name. What's up, Dante Slocum? Love to see you here. Brittany, looks like Brittany got plenty of hellos. Brittany, make sure that you know that when someone says hello, you have to say hello back to them. It's proper protocol. It's just being nice. It's probably about 100 hellos to Brittany, maybe more. So that's the deal.
Yeah, you can just say hello everyone if you want, because I know it's hard to
Dewey Ski comes coming in hot with a super chat. Dewey Ski, thank you so much, man. That is amazing.
Thank you, Dewey.
Wow, so generous. That is unbelievable. It's his birthday, and you and he's giving you the super chat for singing. It's almost like you should sing it again. No, was that too much? We don't want to overdo it, dude. Thank you, brother. That's so fantastic. Susan Bailey says, "I love it when I know something about technology that my kids don't." Susan, you are so right. It doesn't happen often, but every once in a while we can do that, especially when your kid is Matthew. Let's see what's going on. Cruising out of Los Angeles in October. I think it won't happen. Daniel Fields, that's going to be a tough one. Yeah, I think that could be a tough one.
Yeah, it's very, very questionable. Yeah. That's
correct. Let's jump ahead a little bit. There's Alejandro's thing about the CDC. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, what else do we have going on? We talked a little bit about our trip. I don't want to miss any of these questions, though, so we'll jump into that in a few minutes. Will the CDC and CLIA, the cruise lines, and the cruise lines agree with new health and safety rules?
Yeah, I mean,
we'll see what happens.
Who knows? I mean, eventually they're going to have to agree on something. Hopefully soon.
Well, we'll see how it plays out. I think that in Europe they're starting to put some things together, and they're looking at opening things up for travel in certain areas. Just like in Australia, they're doing the same type of thing. They may just keep it just to Australia ports, starting and ending from there, almost like for locals. So we'll see what Europe puts together and see if they have some good ideas that they can share with folks over here. And we'll see how it pans out. Ruth Todd says, "I'm holding out huge hopes for the October group cruise. First time for an aft cabin. Looking forward to it." Ruth, we have not given up on October. We have not given up on that.
Yeah.
I mean, even though we put a plan B into place, but we still have not given up on it.
Yeah, we have not either. We are really looking forward to that cruise. So.
Oh, Pam Robertson said, "Brittany, you have great parents." Praying the group cruise happens. I will need it after all this work and crappy time. We are praying to the Hubners. Yeah. That is for sure. What else do we have going on here?
There's some more happy birthdays to Dewey there.
Excellent. Okay, hold on. I'm going to catch up. Let me jump down to the bottom. Pia Broderick said Europe has less cases. They do now. They do, but you never know when that second round's going to come around.
Right there, the Shikaya Tourist. Shikaya. Is that how you pronounce it?
Shakina Tour says, "Good evening, everyone. Greetings from Bonaire. Update from Bonaire. The KLM started flying, and we only get 1,000 passengers a week. Started this week."
Yeah.
Well, that's a good place to start there, Shakina Tours.
He's under,
this is Ephraim, by the way.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that out. Unless we're all of a sudden getting a rash of Bonaire tour guys checking us out. Francis Dito, glad you guys had a good camping trip. You guys are the best. Thank you so much, Francis, for the super chat. That is fantastically nice of you. Ian MacArthur threw in the towel in 2020, rebooked a January 9th 9-day cruise on the Magic. Hopefully that's a go. We're crossing fingers for you. We're crossing fingers, Ian. Any more info on the Mardi Gras start date, said Eric Cheney?
No, nothing official, but it is going to be delayed. I don't think it's going to come out until 2021. If I had to guess, I would say I'm going to guess April. I don't know why, but I'm going to guess April. Well,
we'll see. We will see what happens. Party on the Seas here. What's going on? Said everyone liked this live chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Amanda Graves is in the house.
Oh, hi, Amanda.
What's up, Amanda? Lovely to see you. It's going to take a couple months for cruise lines to get protocols in place. It will. Luckily, we have a couple months until our October cruise. It would be great if they started cruising October 24th. Jill Adams said, "I have a cruise on the Panorama October 10th. Fingers across there as well." Yeah. Saw John Heel today. We'll have news on the Radiance in the next couple of days. I hope so. TML F959. That would be very cool.
Robbie O'Malley said San Juan is starting to allow cruise ships to use their ports to refuel and restock supplies as of tomorrow.
That's good news. Yeah. That is good news, Robbie. Good news. That's that. I mean, it's got to start somewhere, and I know that I know there's a lot of talk about what the protocols will be when we get into when we get back and. We have to have testing, documentation that you were tested.
Well, I think when they are going to require testing in San Juan for tourists, but I don't know about when cruising starts. That's before cruising.
Yes, we'll see. We will see. Karen Griswold said, hopefully what they're talking about happening in Mongolia is not true. Karen, I am not up on my Mongolia news, so if you got something good there, throw it out there, or I'll have to check that out later.
Why do you think Carnival did not team up with Norwegian and Royal for the health panel? I'm not really sure. Carnival is a larger company on its own than the other two. I don't know. So maybe they have something going on already that they haven't put out yet on their own. Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
Well, that sounds pretty cool. My sister, mom, and I are on the Mardi Gras for Mother's Day. I'm hoping it sails. I hope so too.
Well, Mother's Day is not till May, so good chance you'll be sailing.
I hope so too, because in May 29th, we'll be on the Mardi Gras.
Oh yeah,
we have a group cruise. Royal just announced a pretty fat delay on their ship. What's the newest ship coming out for Royal again? Odyssey of the Seas. And I mean, it was like a 6-month behind schedule, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that is April too. I think.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the Mardi Gras and if that follows suit or what the deal is.
And I know the new Princess ship is going to be delayed as well. It won't be coming out till I think 2021.
Yes. Sue O'Connor, if the October group cruise gets canceled, will you do another next year for Halloween? Mm. Well, to answer your question, yes, but we
do have another one already for next Halloween, but it is on Norwegian Cruise Line. It's not on Carnival. So there's still plenty of cabins available. That ship is not sold out. So if you want to switch over on to Norwegian and come with us on that group cruise,
yes,
the more the merrier.
Amanda Grace says, hope so for you guys, but California, I think not. It could be on a lot of lockdown over there.
Yeah,
you're right.
I'm very leery about California.
Timothy Walters sailing on the Symphony of the Seas November 14th says, hope they are sailing by then. We are hoping so for you as well. Catherine P's on the Mardi Gras. Robbie O'Malley with some definite information here. My good friend is a flight attendant and does the Orlando to San Juan runs often. She was there this past weekend, and they are offering free rapid COVID tests for those who don't arrive with negative docs. Robbie, that is great information. I would still want to make sure that I bring all my own stuff because I don't want to rely on going somewhere and hoping that they didn't run out the day that I get there, but that is fantastic information. Beverly Cash holding their breath for December 2020 Southern Caribbean on Epic, but pretty confident for Alaska May 2021. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Let's see. What else do we have? Tess Almond said that priority status. Wonder if there'll be new perks like getting off the ship ahead of the expected long lines with ports checking docks and temps. I don't know. We'll see how it all pans out. I could see things taking a lot longer to get on and off ships, that's for sure. Yeah,
and that may change some of the priority status or just some of the other things where you can pay for priority embarkation on different cruise lines. You know, it's called something different on each line, but yes. You know, that may change as well down the road.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Karen Griswold said, not good, possible bubonic showing up. Okay, I did see something about that, but it wouldn't be the bubonic plagues come around every once in a while and they get handled pretty quickly if what I read was accurate and if I'm recalling what I read. So I may have no idea because I'm no bubonic plague expert. Am I? I'm not an expert in bubonic. No. Have I ever even said the word bubonic plague to you since we met almost 20 years ago?
I don't think so.
Is that the first time you've ever heard me say that word? We will see.
Barbara Hannah says, how's everyone this evening?
Everyone is doing great. Barbara will answer on behalf of the crew. Let's see. That may be true of San Juan, but will Robbie be sending any of his ships there? Excellent question, Papa Mozo. I believe that Robbie's ships include all of the NCL ships, I think is what Papa Mozo is talking about. Robbie is in our world, he is the king of cruising Norwegian. We get all of our information. Mongolia news, that made me chuckle, said Johnny B. Hubby is home, gotta eat. Susan Bailey, good night. Have a great night.
Good night, Susan.
We were supposed to get on the sunshine today. Sandy Rackley, I'm so sorry to hear that, but you will get another chance. Yeah. Have you guys thought about cruising on MSC, said Party on the Sea?
We have, and we're still planning on it. We just haven't fit it into our schedules yet.
Yes. You know what, hold on. The ship show made a comment, so did Daniel Fields. I don't know if we brushed over it. So we do have a plan B for if this October gets canceled, and that is in March 6th, going on a Panama Canal cruise. But there is another cruise, a group cruise we have lined up with the amazing guys from the ship show, John and York. and that is happening next October for next Halloween. So that's another group cruise you could get involved in, take advantage of. And as usual, my quick promotion for the show: if you need to book your cruise, if you need to rebook a cruise, if you have questions about cruising or anything about that, contact the lady here on my left, your right, and she can get you hooked up. sharonatsea@gmail.com. Sharon, let's talk about camping.
All right, let's talk about.
Did we have a little fun?
We did have fun.
What did you enjoy the most about camping this weekend?
Riding around.
Riding around in what?
I like buggies. Kind of like, not really razors, but
We call them buggies because it's the easiest thing.
yeah. So, but riding around, kind of off road, that was fun.
That was an amazing time.
I like doing that kind of stuff.
That was fun.
My back didn't like it too much. My back's a little sore today, but it was worth it.
Trevor knows a little bit about something about camping. He's always going camping out there in the great woods of Canada. And it always looks like a good time. He is definitely not glamping. There's no glamorous camping there. And we were truly camping, although with a property that we were at, the property is owned by a friend of Brett's, our son-in-law, and it's like a ranch property. There's a cabin, there's a barn out there and stuff like that, and that's where the guys that work up there can stay during the week if they need to. We were lucky enough to be able to camp on that property. So where we were was an area that the public could go camping, and if you want to look further into it, if you get on Google Maps and you look up Marshall Lake in northern Arizona, you can see really almost right where we were, as a matter of fact, virtually the same area. And there's lots of camping up there in the national forest. But we were on a piece of private property, so that was pretty cool. Nobody close to us. We didn't hear anyone. No one heard us, so that was awesome.
The cows.
The cows were close. The cows came in. So the ranchers handle cows and things like that. And so it was funny that each night we saw the cows come in, and they were just out in the field, and you could hear them as we were going to bed. It was like white noise.
It didn't smell like cows. I know some people are probably thinking, oh, cows, it probably stunk. No, we didn't smell any cows.
Yes, it wasn't like farm, because they just grazed in all of the national forest area. It was pretty darn awesome. Yeah. So we had an amazing time. Although moments after we got our camp set up, a torrential downpour hit us.
Well,
rain and hail. It was unbelievable.
We got there, I think we were talking about doing something else right away, and there were some clouds coming over, and I think I told you, I was like, why don't you get the tent set up first, and then we'll go for a ride. Yes. Or something. And it was a good thing we did, because literally within minutes, I think, after the tents were set up and everything, and the canopies, it started raining, and then it started pouring, and it literally started hailing on us. And we thought it was going to be sunny and warm, so I had my flip-flops on to start, because I was going to put my tennis shoes on later, but I wore my flip-flops there. So we were sitting there, shorts, I had my flip-flops on, and it was like pouring rain. And we're just kind of stuck under the canopies there till it stopped.
And it's windy, and the rain's sideways, so it's not like we're on the edge of the canopy. If the wind was just coming down straight, we're like huddled in the corner, the back's getting wet, hit with rain. We're like, oh my God, was this the worst idea we ever had to come camping? But but after a while, it probably lasted about 2 hours, probably, right? Till it was like all from start to finish. And then things dried out pretty quickly, because it just soaked up real quick and disappeared.
The sun came out, and we had a nice evening after that.
We sure did.
We went, we went on a ride after that.
We did, and it was kind of nice because there was a little bit lighter dust and stuff like that, so we didn't get a ton of dust on us. Although it's been a couple of days, and I still have I don't know how to say it, but dust boogers. You get dust boogers. It's just something that happens. I can't deny it. Joe Duro, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm enjoying the Mexican Riviera vlogs. My plan worked, kept the vlogs until cruise blues really hit. How do you plan type of and with whom you do excursions? Ooh, okay, let's answer that question real quick, and then we'll get back to
thank you, Joe.
Camping talk.
How do we plan? What type? Well, usually we kind of we'll kind of look at different ports and see what there is to do there if we haven't been there before. See if anything jumps out that we like to do. And then we start looking at companies. We'll do some research sometimes on like TripAdvisor and things just to get reviews and read other people's reviews. Sometimes we'll reach out to certain companies that get good reviews and we'll book directly through them. We don't normally book through the cruise line just because we tend to get a better tour if we go direct to the company. A lot of times you end up with a private tour. Sometimes other people didn't book, or it's just a private tour. It's usually less expensive, costs less. And sometimes if you have a private tour, you can see more, because sometimes they'll change up the tour a little bit, adjust it a little bit to see what you want to see more. So that's kind of how we do it. We do a lot of research, we review things, and then we contact the company.
There you go. All right, getting back to the camping, Barbara Hannah said, do you have any pictures of your camping trip? We have tons of pictures. We have video. We might have something to show you here in a few minutes, so sit tight on that.
Yeah, we'll have a
Brittany Hosey chiming in to set you straight. It was a Polaris Ranger,
okay.
A 3-seater that we were driving, and they, our son-in-law and daughter and family, had a Pioneer, a Honda Pioneer 1000, so that will seat 5 people. Yeah, get it right. Beth Ellinger said the rain missed Phoenix. It did not miss us up there. I'll tell you what, it kicked our butt. Timothy Walters trying to find out, Papa Mozo, are you coming to Vegas or not? Papa Mozo, please let the folks in the chat know.
Yeah.
Will you be in Vegas in September?
Coming to Vegas.
I saw a comment earlier about worrying about Vegas. Guys, Vegas is happening. That's 2.5 months away, practically. Yeah, somewhere like that. 2 months, 2.5 months away, almost. And by then things are gonna. I know there's a little spike now, but I feel confident that things will mellow out. The curve will straighten out a little bit, and we're gonna be there. So, Riding with Larry knows that off-road is a key word for Sharon@Sea travel. He knows you love to do a little off-roading.
Yeah, I do. I do like riding anything off-road, like quads or anything. I love doing that kind of stuff. You're
all about adventure, aren't you? The adventure is your middle name.
Well, I don't know about that, but I that's one thing I love to do.
Elaine Deegan says, hello, sorry I'm late to the show. Elaine, you are forgiven. Everyone, please forgive Elaine for being late. Alan Moore with a question. Hold on, let me get back to this and we'll jump back into the chat. So we were talking a little bit about camping. One thing that I loved were the views, and we were able to have views. Barbara Hannah, this might be of interest to you, but we were able to have beautiful views like this. This was a picture that we took when we stopped for a minute to refuel, and by refuel I mean crack open another beer. And that was a gorgeous picture. I think those are called the San Francisco Peaks, and that is not a doctored image. That was just a photo taken with a camera, and it was just unbelievable, gorgeous stuff. And we just saw stuff like that, all over the place. It was amazing. And we will be, can Jamie even drive an RV? David Smith, of course I can drive. I'm a master behind the wheel. I am a master.
Well, we weren't driving an RV though.
No. He means, I think he means a recreational vehicle.
But you could drive an RV too.
No, but you're thinking RV, like a big one, like Griffin Alyssa buying an RV.
Oh.
He means like just a recreational vehicle. So yes, I can, David Smith, and I did a great job. Brian Wolf said that's why we camp in a travel trailer with AC and heat. Plus, Joni needs her hairdryer. Hairdryer, you're bringing up a good point there. That's why we bring. When we go camping, we bring what Maxwell, our grandson, finally coined a term. He called it the electricity box, because we bring a generator so we can charge up devices, phones, and all that kind of stuff if we need to. And I even said somewhere in some of the blog stuff that I recorded that I know there's a lot of different things we can buy to charge our phones and all that, but we just like bringing the generator for emergencies and just having full access to full power. We just like it. So don't bust our chops.
Well, not this time, but a couple of camping trips ago, we brought it because we used it to make coffee and all kinds of things, because we have to have our coffee when we're camping.
Number One Mama is backing me up on the cruise on the dust booger topic. Thank you so much. Sue O'Connor said, use some saline spray. People are liking hashtag dust boogers. It could be trending right now. Dust booger is the exact word. I get it. Trust me. It said angel eyes. Been there, rained on a camping trip. So how many folks are doing the group cruise? The one in October, we're expecting almost 400 people to be there, just so you know, party on the sea.
Yeah.
That's how we roll.
That's
we like
what
a big
it was.
old party.
It may be a little less than that now, but that was the original count.
That is correct. Nancy said, sometimes tough camping times can make the future cruise times even more to look forward to. You are so right, Nancy, especially if you are going to be there. Speaking of being there and speaking of Nancy put out a new video this morning. So please, if you haven't done it already, go over to Nautical Nurse Nancy's YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button so you don't miss any of her stuff. And she put out a new video today from when she was on the group cruise with Sharon at sea. That was awesome because Sharon loves seeing herself in other people's videos.
Oh, I love watching it because it brought back so many fun memories.
That too. I'm just teasing you. I'm sorry. But that was fantastic, being reminded of the cocktail party and all the great people that we got to spend time with. So thank you for posting that. And I believe, Nancy, we could also say, recently there's been a little shakeup in the nighttime live show lineup. And some of you may know that our dear friends Tony and Jenny from the La Lido Loca cruise channel, they recently switched from Tuesday nights, which they have been doing live shows in for years, to Sunday afternoons. And Sharon and I were thinking, I wonder who's going to jump into Tuesday night. I mean, it's a hot primetime spot. And the first person to jump in, none other than our very own nautical nurse, Nancy. Unbelievable. Just watch it. She's so grown up now. Back in the day, she was just a wild cruise fanatic and amazing with all the channels. And now she's running her own empire over there. So check out Nautical Nurse Nancy on Tuesday nights. She's going to be going live at least every other week. I think it's her goal because she's a hardworking gal as well. But make sure that you check out her channel, check out her Facebook group, and you can get all the details on her live shows coming to a YouTube channel near you. So don't miss out on seeing Nurse Nancy. All right, so I wanted to give you guys a little teaser. We are camping soon. We are putting out our camping vlog soon. Wow. Remember last week when I called you Karen?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was amazing. This whole camping thing, we were excited about camping, and now this week we're disheveled from camping. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And my tan looks fantastic, though. I look very brown tonight. So we put together a little video, and I don't know if you guys will be interested, but it's just a few things you might look forward to.
Like a teaser to the vlog.
It's a little teaser to the vlog. The vlog will be coming out in the next little bit of time. I have a major workload ahead of me for the next week. I'm not off again till Sunday, and it's going to be long days with some issues at my work. So I don't know how much time I'll have during the week, but hang in there. Your camping vlog will be coming, but you might see some stuff like this.
It's hail! Oh my God! What the hell is this?
We are out in the middle of nowhere here. It finally stopped raining. It was hailing on us after we got our tents up. So we are in this Ranger, like a side-by-side Ranger, having a great time riding around on the back roads, and it is bumpy.
Drone crash footage there for you guys. It was
It did crash, yeah.
it did crash on more than one occasion, as a matter of fact. Let me jump ahead a little bit so I can catch up to some of the comments there. Let's see. What's funny is that Brittany's here tonight, and I'm not sure there was barely any video of Brittany actually in that little montage. So Brittany, I'm sorry, but I had a nice focus on Brett. That morning he was a little tired. We may have consumed a lot of beverages the night before. People enjoying the music, drone footage, and Luke You were doing real camping. You guys need a Sharon at Camp t-shirt. Then Ground and Sea is covered, said Alan Moore. Thank you, Alan. That's an excellent idea. Wow, they slept in a real tent, said Pia Broderick.
We did. And like I said, 2 nights is my limit for tent camping.
It is. Sharon was commenting that she can't even recall the last time her feet stunk, but she hit that level on this trip. Didn't you say that? Yes, we were doing the real camping. It was amazing. Looks like the New Mexican wilderness. Scott Weaver, it could be. Or the Caribbean wilderness, for that matter. That is so funny. Look at that weather. That is such an adventure. It sure was. It was crazy. Now that is an all-American Independence weekend. 4-wheeling camping, beer drinking, and bacon on the camp stove. Tess Almond, you are certainly right. Yeah. Riding with Larry said that he and Diane, Woohoo Girl, just camped in the backyard with 8 grandkids.
Oh wow, that sounds like fun. After
rain and hail, you can kick up some good mud in that bad boy. You are so right. Grilling out, shooting, amazing, said Nancy. I think Nancy's very impressed with us right now because she's from Wisconsin. They probably do this kind of thing every other weekend. But for us, it's a big deal. Jose Lara, drinking and driving off road, my man. Hey, listen, I'm not going to deny it. I had a few beers while we were tooling around. We were out in the middle of nowhere. We're in the woods. So I felt like it wasn't an issue. So if you want to yell at me, you can. I will take responsibility for my own actions. Vizo's Travel said, nice aim. That was a great shot. We took the opportunity to show Matthew a little bit about shooting and firearm safety, proper handling of a firearm, and some things like that. And boy, he really enjoyed it and he really took to it. So I think this kid is going to be hitting us up here in a couple of years to let him make a run over to Cabela's and get his own stuff, because we'll see what happens. But he did a great job and we were very proud of him, and he's really into learning things the right way, and we appreciate that. TMLF 959, we did see wildlife. The funny thing was Sharon really enjoyed seeing cows that we would see every once in a while because they're out grazing. But we saw
a lot of elk.
We saw a lot of elk. Most of the elk were all cow elk, females, and maybe they're young. But there was one time when we were out driving that probably about 5 or 6 bull elk, big ones, nice rack on top, came running across the path, and those guys were ahead of us, and they stopped and pointed, and we got a glimpse of them, and it was pretty awesome just seeing these animals out there running like crazy. It was super, super cool. Let me jump ahead a little bit here. And let me see what else. Looks like a great time. You need to buy Sharon an RV, man, said Amanda Graves.
Well, we talked about it. If we don't camp that often, but if we decided to start camping more, we would probably thought about getting like a toy hauler or something where we could sleep inside. But like I said, 2 nights in a tent, and even something like that, probably a week would be my limit on that. So
there you go.
I like it, but I like it in small doses.
Amanda Graves said, "Hey guys," Ed says, "Hey, what's up?" What is up, Ed?
Hi,
Loving
Ed.
to see you. It definitely was an experience camping. Woohoo Girls saying it was an experience camping with their 8 grandkids in the backyard.
I bet.
Nice job, Matthew, with the target practice, says Brian Francis Gone. Yes, he did a great job. Ruth Todd, no camp shower. You are correct. We didn't bring a camp shower. We didn't have any camp shower access.
If we were there longer, we would have brought one. But we didn't bring one this time.
But keep in mind that a container of wet wipes, it will do amazing things if you need a camp shower. You can handle all the important body parts with wet wipes and get pretty cleaned up, right?
And we had a lot of water too.
We did have bottles of water, but no camp shower. If it was something longer, maybe there would have been other arrangements made. But in this, just for a couple of days,
we got rained on. We got rained on too.
Yeah, that cleaned us off. Riding with Larry, thank you so much for the super chat. Here's the camping in the next adventure. Thanks for stocking the cooler, Jamie.
Thanks, Larry.
Let's see. I like my 1-minute pop-up tent, said Vonna V. Welch. 1 minute would have been nice, but
we did have the porta potty thing though. We did have that.
You did have a porta potty. A portable porta potty.
Portable. it was kind of like a tent, you know, and then you put the thing inside.
Big G and Snuggles busting my chops once again. Good day, James and Shaza. I see Shaza and Barbecue Man were doing all the work. Again, come on, James. I did my share of work.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody had to drink the beer.
Share of work.
How dare you, Sharon?
Oh my gosh.
How dare you? Unbelievable. Traveling Gilberts, have a good night.
He did put the tent up. Him and Matthew, they put the tent up. So Matthew's older now, so I didn't have to help with any of that this
there
time.
You go.
So
look like fun, said Robin Butler. Sean Moore said, nice shooting there, Matthew. I love camping in a tent. Pancakes are never better when made on a camp stove, said Jim D. Look who it is. Hey, hey, hey. Tony and Jenny from Lovely to Loca are here. Lovely to see you,
Tony
kid.
and Jenny.
We were just talking smack. I mean, we were just talking about you a few minutes ago. I don't know if you heard it, and if you did, I'm sorry, I didn't mean a word of it. And let's see, what else? There's definitely great bonding that happens when you camp together. You're so right, Nancy.
Yeah.
You are so right. Looks like a great time, said Beth. It was a great time.
I will say I do like when you lay in the tent at night and you're just in there and it's all quiet and sometimes you can hear animals or whatever out there, but it's just kind of quiet and you hear like crickets and things. And
well, it's funny. We heard
just kind of nice.
We heard the cows mooing as we went to bed.
The first night we heard every like few minutes we heard moo.
And then later on, late at night, probably about 3 a.m. is when I heard the coyotes. And you can hear them.
I was sound asleep at that time.
Brett said they were probably out and about because they're looking for, they're looking for dinner right in the middle of the night, and they communicate very weird. So lots of different howling and noises that they make. And you lay there and you think, first off, we brought Lucy camping with us. We didn't bring Boswell, the other dog, because Boswell doesn't travel well. And Boswell doesn't listen. He will walk away and disappear without paying any attention. But Lucy is a very good dog.
Right by our side.
Yeah. So we went. Brittany and Brett brought 2 of their dogs. We had Lucy with us, and Lucy slept in the tent. Right at night, we all went in the tent and we all slept in there together. The 4 of us. And I'm waiting for Lucy to start going berserk, hearing coyotes out there, but not a peep out of her. And I don't know whether she just slept through it or whether it wasn't close enough to get a reaction out of her or what.
Maybe she was afraid.
Yeah, and I kept waiting for it to get closer, and I was like, oh boy. And so that was funny. There are reports there are bear that are in the area out there. Mountain lion can be out there as well, but luckily we didn't run into any of those characters. I miss camping, said Amanda Graves. There you go. Papa Mozo says, drunk Jamie means driving boy. Matthew did get some great time driving the 4-wheelers. He did a great job of it, and he really enjoyed it. And
he drove that thing around the property there like a lot. He didn't drive out on the trails because things can get pretty aggressive out there. And you'll see in some of the video stuff, we brought the GoPro and got some good shots of a lot of the driving. But I don't know. I mean, we'll see how interesting the vlog is. If you want to see us sitting around drinking, riding quads, a little bit of scenery, stuff like that, it was fun. One thing that was weird, and you might have seen at the end of that video, was I had a few issues with the drone. We were at 7,000 feet in elevation. The first 2 times, it was fine.
I brought out the drone a couple of times without any issue, but when we were right at our base camp area, whenever I would try to put it up, it would give me altitude errors, and it reported that the payload was too much. And I think it's because the air was so thin, and maybe because it was warmer, because I was doing that at the end of the trip, and it would only go a certain distance, it would only go a certain height, and on 2 different occasions, as I brought it down a little bit from its from being up, I brought it down, and then it would just start to drop. And I tried to getting it to go back up, and it would just drop, and it was lighter than just being dropped out of the air, but it just lost the altitude. And it's really weird how I was familiar with the fact that drones sometimes have issues at high altitudes, and the one I have is pretty small, maybe a little less power, and that could have something to do with it. But it was what it is, and we still got a couple of drone shots that I think you guys might like when that video comes out. So sit tight for that. Plinking with a 22 pistol is a lot of fun, said Jim D. It is. I will tell you that Matthew did great. He shot a 9mm. Shot a couple different rifles. He gave a shot at a 40 cal pistol, which he did pretty well with there. So the kid's a natural. What can I tell you? What else do we have going on here?
So, well, that was the next day. It rained, and then we went on a ride. So Then we came back. It was already dark. Oh, that's the day we got lost. We got lost.
Oh, that was the first night, right?
Yeah, the first night. So we went out on a ride and we were gone. I feel like we were gone for like 3 hours, and all of a sudden, we were following Brittany and Brett behind them, and we're like thinking, are we going back, heading back? And I think they actually got lost. I think Brett was lost. I don't know if he'll admit it, but he was lost.
I don't know if he was lost, but he was just searching for the best way back.
Anyways,
might be a good thing.
But we ended up making it back, but it was dark. It was after dark, so we grilled some burgers and things in the but everything was kind of dark, so we didn't really vlog any of that because it was just so dark. We had some s'mores and all that stuff.
There were some
and then we were pretty exhausted and we just went to bed.
The entire forest going up there, even though it rained that one moment there, but there are major campfire and fire restrictions in all of Arizona, really, but all of northern Arizona, where they had fire restrictions. You couldn't really do anything. We couldn't set up a traditional campfire. Like rocks in a circle, wood on top, a totally open fire. There was a fire pit that was smaller up near where the little cabin was that was close to us, and so we did go up there to cook on an open fire. But like Sharon said, that was a little bit late. It was after a long day, and probably myself and or Brett were not in a great position to be videoed or make any video at the time. So the first night ended quickly, and it was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah. And the next day it was warm. Actually, it might have been maybe 90 degrees. But it's so
like
high.
88, I think.
It was so high up that it felt really warm.
It definitely was hot.
And that was a long day. It was warm, but we went on a couple different rides, did a few things, and just kind of hung out and had a good day.
We did. At one point, we got so warm on the next day. It was about 2 p.m. We're like, let's go for a ride. So we hopped in our vehicles and drove down to a place called Mormon Lake, which is ironic because it's called Mormon Lake and it's huge, but it's dry. The lake is dried up, but a big spot with lots of people camping out there, and just more campground and open country, and it's just gorgeous.
Camping.
Dave and Brandy's Excursion here. What's going on, guys? Love it to see you. And by the way, happy anniversary. Just recently celebrating many years of wedded bliss for Dave and Brandy.
I know.
I love
congratulations,
seeing guys.
wedding pictures on the cruise ship.
Oh, yes.
Those were really,
I like the one where they are like up above with the whale tail behind them, and the pictures getting taken from down below, and you can see them. Very cool stuff, guys. Congratulations, Dave and Brandy. From Dave and Brandy's Excursions, Lori DeShiel is in the house. What is up, Lori? Lovely to see you here. Nancy loves to hear those coyotes yipping in the distance. That's kind of exactly what it sounded like, I think. How about the stars? I remember going to the desert when I was a kid. Stars were awesome.
Yeah.
Kelly, yes. Stars are good because there's no light coming from the city, so it's just dark. But I will say this.
There was a full moon, though.
Yes, massive full moon. So we didn't get a lot of star action. I think we got a picture of the full moon somewhere. I got to load some pictures in so I can share those.
Yeah.
Riding with Larry, you do need to get a drone. I recommend it. Hi C Cindy is here. What's going on? Hi C Cindy and Paul. Love to see you guys here. Thank you for joining us. You guys should try camping in Tahoe sometime. It's majestic, said Amanda. I would love to try it.
It probably is.
Great place to practice for a beginner driver for Matthew. Annette Thalman, thank you so much. I will be quite honest with you guys because you know that's how I roll and I'm always honest. There are times where we were sitting there saying, well, should we show Matthew driving around in the country in the buggy? And then we're sitting here thinking, well, number one, we were on private property when he did it. So I think that's cool. There's nothing illegal going on. But I know there's a lot of places where if you're out riding, you need to be 16 or over. And Matthew is 15 and a half. So we still felt like we were okay there. But then we're like, you know what? Forget it. We're going to put all the stuff on the video. And
well, I actually think it was good for him because it was small. He was driving around, and I think it gave him a good feel for just driving in general. So I think it'll make when he's driving, I think it'll just make it even easier.
Yes.
I'm
shocked that Lori DeShiel is here. As a comment she made to Carla McClendon was that she's settling in. She's a little overwhelmed, but it will pass. Lori just started a new job. She just moved with her and her lovely daughter, Amber. We hope everything's going good for you, Lori, and that you are getting settled in.
I hope you're getting all settled, Lori.
Mm-hmm. Anne-Marie VR said, going to a cottage is my idea of camping.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't mind that myself.
Let's see. Anna Widener has a
cabin
question.
on the lake.
Question to Sharon. Sharon, my travel agent I got my cruise from is not responsive. I emailed her twice already over the last 4 months and no reply. Am I stuck with her until my cruise date, or could I switch? Anna, do you want to reply? Do you want to have Anna email you and you can reply to her directly on what she might do?
Just email me. You can switch, although there is a time frame to transfer it to someone else. But if you're very, very unhappy, you can always contact the cruise line itself and kind of switch it back over to just the cruise line.
Yes.
But if you email me and you can give me more details, then I can guide you a little better if you want.
And email you at what email address, Sharon?
At sharonatsea@gmail.com.
You are the queen of self-promotion, aren't you?
I know.
Unbelievable.
I am bad.
Unbelievable. sharonatsea@gmail.com.
I figure the emails everywhere.
Anna, shoot her an email. Just tell her what's up, and she will
the-
give you she will set you, set you in the right direction for sure. I don't mind a little cottage camping. The last time we went quote unquote camping was at that KOA, Campground of America, and we had a little cottage deal, and we had fun in that thing. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Tess Almond said, had someone drive me into Mojave with a quarter tank of gas. I told them we needed gas. Ended up going 4 hours out of our way to get gas so we could make it to our destination.
Oh.
Men. Yes, the men can be challenging. We think we know everything. And getting back, and she may be piggybacking on you saying that Brett got us a lot. If Brett's watching this and he hears you say that he got it, he will be outraged. I'm surprised. He must not be watching, or else our phones would be blowing up right now with his comments. But what's pretty interesting is that there are all these Forest Service roads out there, and they are all numbered. And you can have a Forest Service road with like 1 or 2 numbers, or some of the main roads in the area. It's just a road that Forest Service uses. And then you have like 3 numbers might be a pretty smooth dirt road. Then you have 4 numbers. Then you have 4 numbers in a letter. And the higher you get in the count of numbers and letters, the rougher it is. And so I finally figured that out on day 2, that's what Brett was looking at. He had a little GPS on his phone that he was getting some connection in places.
I think we took some of the roughest roads.
And I could see there's like 2 roads ahead of us, and one is like a 3-digit number, and one is like 4 digits and a letter. And I'm going, please, give me the 3-digit, give me the smooth road, give me the smooth. And sure enough, that son of a gun, we're turned right onto what we knew was going to be the roughest road ever. It's uphill, it's rocks, it's just challenging.
Just rock, no
we're
road,
in the
rock,
thing like
rock.
sideways and. Unbelievable. Good evening, Aaron Smith. Lovely to see you. Tiffany Longino's here. What's going on? PJ Zipatelli commenting that he's Italian and needs a shower daily. Maybe there's some talk about showering and camping out there that we missed. Let's see. Been through Flagstaff several times. It's beautiful, said Ryan with Larry. It sure is. It sure is. Oh, okay. Tiffany's still trying to get PJ to go camping. He is not budging.
Brittany
That's what it is.
Put something, but she took it out.
Oh, come on, Brittany. Brittany took that comment away. Thank you so much. Our Suitcase Life said, should we rebook a 9-day journey cruise in January on Magic or an 8-day on Sunrise in June? We canceled our honeymoon cruise twice, trying to figure out what to do. First off, thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate the support and the kindness. Thank you so much for that. What do you think? Should we rebook a 9-day journey cruise in January?
I would. It probably depends on where the journey cruise is out of.
Well, is the cruise in January to begin with? Because in January, who knows what could be happening.
Yeah.
And definitely wait. If you can wait to see if the cruise line cancels, if indeed cancellations go that far, which I hope to God they don't.
I would want to say January, but if you want to really be safe, I would maybe go with June on the Sunrise in June, the 8-day, just so you don't get canceled again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think you're pretty safe with that one. The other one could be a little iffy depending on where it's going and what ship.
By the way, if you guys are tuning in late, our grandson has a message for you. Please listen. This is extremely important. You need to listen to this message and immediately make sure that you have already done what he is telling you to do.
Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
Thank you, Maxwell, for cleaning that up. We appreciate that, buddy. Our new promotional video. He is the VP of promotion Maxwell, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Little Maxwell, he's starting to embrace. All of them are starting to embrace the camera and the vlog. By the time we go on the cruise, we will get some great footage of our family. It's still a little bit tough right now, but we're working through it, and they're doing very good with it. Let's see. What else? Maxwell is adorable. I love him. So precious. People are saying, thank you so much for saying the kind words. Maxwell is awesome. Papa Mozo, thank you so much. We will tell Maxwell that he is hashtag Papa Mozo approved. And that is awesome. What a cutie patootie. He is adorable. Cute kids and puppies. Chick and subscriber magnet. LOL, Sharon. It's a good PR. Thank you, Tess. That we are shamelessly using him to promote our channel. We will not lie about it. Julie Amos, January 2nd on Panorama. What do you think? Start buying some clothes because you're going to need a nice outfit from Mexico. I say you're going to do it. Positive Vibes Adventure said, thanks, Maxwell. Marcy Crutchfield says he's cute. Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, Maxwell. The Slinky Angle King, what's going on?
I think he's pretty cute, too. But he's my grandson, so.
Yes, you are biased, but still. Aaron Sandoval's counting down the days, 346 days till Oasis. A little late for Charles Hahn. We are doing great, Charles. We hope you are doing great as well.
Charles.
But Charles, you missed our little camping vlog teaser video. You're going to have to watch the replay and go back and check that out. Daniel Fields, people are talking about January is too soon. Plus, you don't want to sail over the Super Bowl. Some people love to sail the Super Bowl, Daniel Fields, I'll have you know. 9 Day Magic is my boat, said Tess Alman. People chiming in. Let's see. What else do we have going on? Let me just make sure I'm not missing too much. A little talk about Dollywood. Yeah, that's the thing is all these amusement parks and things are all opening. I think the cruising is going to come around to us. I just feel like we've waited. It's been drawn out. We've been teased. We've been abused mentally. And now they're going to announce that cruising is going to start again just in time for October 24 group cruise. My daughter Naomi and I shared an amazing cabin in the trees in Florida. That was an absolute blast. Very cool.
I remember those pictures.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, that looked really cool.
Have a good night, Dave and Brandy's Excursions. Thank you for popping in to see us.
Dave and Brandy.
We appreciate that very much. Hold on, let me check something out. Thank you guys for being here. Still have over 300 people. We're an hour and 15 minutes into the show. Thank you so much. And thank you for hitting the thumbs up button. If you like what you're seeing, hit the thumbs up. If you are on a phone and you can't find it, all you have to do is close out the chat for a moment, then open it back up again. When your chat is closed, you will be able to see the thumbs up button and give Sharon here the love that she deserves. That is for sure. Let's see what else we got. Cute. Someone commented on his eyes. Yeah, he's going to be a lady killer, that is for sure.
Yeah, he's got blue eyes. And his little brother his eyes are blue like that too, except for his hair's a little more blonde. Yes.
Knock on his Nancy said, did baby Luke come along on that trip? He did come along for sure. He
did good. The second night he did good. I think he slept most of the night. The first night he woke up a lot. The cows kept mooing, and every time the cows mooed, I guess it woke him up.
There you go. Our Suitcase Life says, thanks for answering the question. We're going to play it safe and just rebook for June. I guess so, and I don't know if you only have like a deposit down, but remember, if you cancel and rebook, you may lose a couple dollars. You may lose deposit money or something like that.
Well, not if they cancel it.
But right now their cruise, I think, is in January. I think that's what they're saying. A 9-day cruise for January. Should we,
I thought they meant which should they choose.
Ooh.
I thought they meant should they choose January or choose
Either way, if you want to go with June and be super, super safe, then there's nothing wrong with that. Interpretation of others' words. It can be so difficult at times. Just like when you call my name and you go, Jamie, and I never know whether you're going to be mad or you're going to tell me a good story.
I might choose January, but in the back of my mind, I would know, like, okay, it may get canceled, then I'd have to move it to another cruise. So I'm just saying, if you want to be safe, I could pretty safely say we'll be cruising.
Brittany Hazy is still watching the show an hour into it. She said, yes, baby Luke came too.
He did.
Wow. Well, baby Luke, if you're out there, and Maxwell, if you're out there.
Hey, Maxwell.
Hey, Maxwell. Thanks for doing our little video clip. Much love from Grandma and Grandpa Charger, which is what we are called. Sometimes when, kids have to, separate different sets of grandparents, so you all have your special name. So I love being called Grandpa Charger. Many of my grandkids have done the same.
I think I'm Grandma Charger.
And you're Grandma
only
Charger.
because you're Grandpa Charger.
That's
how I got that.
That is exactly right. And it works out well for us. Have you thought of changing your channel name or starting a new channel called Sharon on Land, said Viking Sniper. I don't know. There's a lot of on land channels out there. We might stick to the sea part.
Yeah.
With a few land tours, I think.
I mean, we thought about adding something if things continue, because we do plan to do more land vacations down the road, even when cruising picks up. It's just we cruise so much, we haven't had the time. But I don't know if we would add land to the name. It makes it kind of long. I don't know.
Mozo giving himself an introduction to the boy and making a bold statement as well. I'm Mozo, and I approve this boy. He's cray-cray adorbs and totes McGoats. Wow. Mozo, you are really, man, you have been, your social media savviness is really starting to stand out.
Great.
Cray-cray adorbs and totes McGoats. Man. Those are words I never thought I'd see Papa Mozo say.
Thank you, Papa Mozo.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Your usual insane generosity shining through. Thanks, man. We love you for that. And are we still waiting on Mozo to make an official announcement on Vegas?
I thought he said he was going. Okay. Are you going, Papa Mozo?
Mozo, can you give us anything official right here in the chat? We're almost towards the bottom of it, so we're not too far behind. Can you give us an official word, yay or nay? And we'll look for that comment as we scroll down. Maxwell has received the blessing from the vlog father, Papa Mozo. Aaron Smith, you are so right. You are so right. Let's see. Let me jump to the bottom a little bit here.
I was reading something.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, Nathan Van Name is saying that there's a travel. Oh, okay. Hard Travel did a Norwegian Encore ship tour, and Sharon's picture is on the ship's big screen at 1 hour and 25 minutes.
My picture.
Wow, I don't know. I might have to go try to find that. We'll see what happens.
Oh, I mean, we're on the ship the same time? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think they were just showing pictures of previous cruisers, maybe. Either Nathan Van Name is very excited to share that your picture can be seen, or Nathan Van Name just wants to get the word out there for Hard Travel and have everyone here go click on that video and look at an hour 25 minutes. We'll see, Nathan. And God. If indeed Sharon is actually on the big screen and we can see, then then we thank you for that. Yeah. And if you're just chilling out for Hard Travel, well, we'll thank you for that too. I've seen a couple of videos and they're well done. So there you have it. Don't change the name, keep it, said Anthony Simone. Okay. Yeah. Papa Mozo's so cute. Sandy McKendrick, how are you doing? Lovely to see you.
Hi, Sandy.
All right, Vegas is a go for Mommy Mozo and Papa Mozo.
All right. We'll see you there.
It's official. Papa Mozo will be there. That is good news for everybody.
I think he said he was staying at the New York too.
That's right.
If I'm right.
I hope he is. I would love to sit. You know what we can do? We can sit there and eat a little pizza with Papa Mozo at the pizza place. Loved your Miracle Premium Cabin review so much. I booked the same cabin for a January cruise, the 2 days in combo. Hope it sails.
Oh, that was our favorite cabin ever of any of our cruises. The Miracle, that one.
Yes, and Dewey Ski, check that video, and she is actually there on the screen. That is fantastic.
Wow, that's great.
You know what? It's funny. Hold on a second. Is that? Yes, it is. The one, the only Alana Zingano is in the house.
Hi, Alana.
Raphael. How are you guys doing? How is that adorable, sweet little angel? How is Valencia doing? We hope all is well there with the Zingano crew.
She's probably getting big now.
Oh my gosh, yes. So be crawling all over the place. Babies are so cute when they can't move, but once they can move, man, they're a real handful.
Yeah. That's what was hard, I think, on the camping trip. Luke has started crawling around and things, so he wanted to go. He didn't want to just be like heavy hold him the whole time. He wanted to be out doing things. So it was
he got a little pissed off on occasion. Garrett Labelson is so excited to be able to meet people in Vegas. He'll be having a party in a big suite at MGM, and we're all invited. So I'm hoping. I don't know. I was talking to John about it. I'm wondering. There's been so much talk and chatter about that Vegas get together that I think there could be. Oh hell!
That might be a nice after party.
I think they'll be easily over
hang on the strip for a while.
Over 50. James, you haven't answered my second. Who were behind the tree poopers on camp And were you banned from the Trace refreshments? Are you drinking a coffee for tonight's show? Okay, hold on. Let me try to decipher Big G and Snuggles and their comment right here and see what we have going on. Number one, who are behind the tree poopers on camp? I don't know what you mean by the tree poopers.
Who poop behind trees?
Oh, who were behind the tree poopers at the camp? Okay, thank you, Sharon, for clearing that up. The women went into the portable potty. The men did what they did where they had to, but I can tell you on a 2-night
the men were
camping,
the tree poopers.
Yes, Brett does a great job tree pooping. I took care of business once. Okay. Matthew was able to hold himself.
I don't think people need to know that.
They obviously want details. They want the details on the camp, on the pooping at camp, don't they?
No.
It's
okay,
almost an hour and a half into
the third. Anne was.
Who was banned? Who was banned from Trace refreshments? There was a hint of Buffalo Trace to be had at the campsite. And it got finished, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't a lot to start with. Yeah. And are you drinking a coffee for tonight's show? No, I am drinking a delicious Coors Light that I'm just finishing up. It's losing its coolness, and you know I usually don't do a koozie.
I'm actually drinking water tonight.
Yes, we are sobering up, if you will.
I
consider this sobering up.
Only because, like I said, I came home, I felt a little under the weather today, and I just really didn't feel like drinking anything tonight. I just feel like hydrating, so...
Okay, so that video does actually have Sharon there. We have another person confirming it. Thank you, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Okay. So there you go.
I'll have to check it out.
Yes, we will now promote Hard Travel's Encore Tour. He does some good tours. He's a travel dude. I'm sure he's nowhere near as amazing as Sharon from Sharon Sea Travel. I'm just saying. Vegas is going to be epic. Epic said Midlife Crazy. Vegas should be fun. The ship show says it's September. Oh, are people asking about that?
About what?
John, I still don't have the York video. Originally, when we planned this for the first date back in, what was it, April? York wasn't going to be able to go. But since then, he is confirmed, as long as things are safe and he feels good about it with his lovely wife, Lisa, that he'll be able to go. I don't know if, I didn't see York here tonight. So if he's not... If he's not here, oh, okay, he's not here. We can play it then. Just don't. If anybody sees York from the ship show, don't tell him I played this. Okay, I don't want him to think I would keep playing this without him. But if you haven't heard about Vegas, guys, you need to hear about it. That's right, September 12th, Las Vegas. 9 Fine Irishmen is the place to be. 6 p.m. start time, maybe a little earlier. I don't know. We'll probably be there for a while, but it's gonna happen. And I see lots of people commenting on it. Not only do people love that video, but they just love the fact that we're gonna do something fun. It may not be on a cruise ship, but we can still all get together. Aaron Smith said, wit and wisdom on the internet. Nothing moves faster than a small child that has something they shouldn't have. You are darn right about that, buddy. You're darn right. Vegas weekend's the first weekend of football season. It's going to be crazy, said Debbie Moser. I might have planned it that way, Debbie. The Bears, Jamie said, riding with Larry. Howard travel. Oh, okay, there we go. We did have that. Someone said I'm giving too much information. I might have been talking about the pooping in the woods, so we'll just kind of reel that back.
Jamie,
Doodles is asleep, said the ship show. That's good, John. Don't tell me I played that video without him so that I can have it for next week. The toy tree is a toity tree. That's from an episode of MASH, said Larry Thomas. Larry Thomas, first off, I like you even more now than I did before because I know that you watch MASH. One of my favorite shows of all time. Slinky Angle King loves the teaser video. Love it, love it, love it. Tessa Almond said, just don't forget to say my name, and it's my birthday weekend. It's been a few years since I've done Vegas on my birthday. It will be epic. I believe Tess also was saying if there's a big after party, she wants to be involved. Listen, I don't even know. I'm hoping I can make it through the party, not even the after party.
Oh, you will.
Ruth Todd said if he's not here, we can talk about him. Perfect. People are booked. Antonia Pennick said, good evening. Hope everyone has a safe and great day. Thank you, Antonia. We appreciate that. Can't wait to see what shenanigans happen in Vegas. Nancy, we can't either.
Yeah. That should be a lot of fun.
Yes. Yes. Where did that chicken come from? Someone please tell me at the ship show. Tess Almond, well, the definitely the video gets me pumped up, and I always love the ending. People love the chicken. Tess, I'm not going to tell you where the chicken came from.
Came from a movie.
Sharon, I was going to mess with Tess a little bit, and you just gave it right away.
Well, I didn't say what movie.
Amy Franzek is sad she can't do Vegas. We are sorry too. Vegas, baby. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go out on a limb. I think there's going to be over 65 people there. How many? Do you think that's a realistic number, John? If you're out there and you can hear me and you're listening, how many people do you feel like are going to be at Vegas? Like, what will be the number of people we will have in a group as we leave Nine Fine Irishmen to go to our next bar for drinks? What's the number you think it'll be? Let me know. Amanda Graves said I lied, but now she's going to bed. Okay, good night.
Good night, Amanda.
Papa Mozo said, I'm a Kraut and making a wop, but suddenly Mommy Mozo is eyeing these 9 gingers. What the heck? Over 65 people or people over 65, said Daniel Fields. I think well, listen, I mean, there could be people over 65 as well. Ruth Todd thinks 75. The ship show, putting it out there, thinks 100 plus.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Garrett says, whoops, I just missed it. Oh, it's his birthday weekend too. Wow, there's going to be a lot of people celebrating birthdays
Oh my God, Garrett's going to be there. He's going to be having a huge party. Tess Almond said, yeah, I know it came from that movie. I'm asking in that movie, where did that chicken come from?
Oh.
Never figured that one out.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I mean, there was a tiger in the bathroom. We know where that came from. The chickens just show up. They show up in the weirdest places. Ask my friend John. You never know where a chicken's going to come from. And then they're always there.
Garrett, this time what happens in Vegas shows up on YouTube.
Yes. Good point, Ruth Todd. You're right about that. Don't worry. I will make sure that, I mean, we'll be vlogging. Don't get me wrong. I don't know how. It'll be a cluster. You know the rest of that term. It'll be a cluster of stuff. But we'll put together some video, and we'll put together some nice stuff, and we'll try to do a group photo somewhere in front of some iconic Vegas thing if we can. We'll ask a complete stranger.
Fountains,
I had a vision of us being in Vegas with the whole group and a ton of people, and we're all trying to get a photo, and then let's say a very nice couple comes by, and I sit there and I say, hey, can you take a picture for me with my phone? Take a couple of pictures, and they say okay. And then another person goes, oh, take one for me with my phone. Oh, take one for me with my phone. Next thing you know, the poor person's got like 24 phones in their pockets as everyone wants to have a picture taken. So we might have to make a rule for the group picture that just like John and I will take a couple pictures with our phones and then post them for everybody to have. York can do the same if he wants to.
Yeah, we'll definitely post them.
Should we take a picture using your screen protector, Sharon? I see you handling that. Did you want to point? Did you want to talk more about what something went wrong?
Jamie broke my phone this week.
First off, the phone is fine. I broke the screen protector, which is a glass screen protector.
Yeah. So we were sitting there, and I asked him to go. He was going to charge the phone. So, well, he told me to go plug my phone in and charge it. And I said, oh, why don't you go do it for me? So eventually he got up and went to go charge it. He picks it up and he literally dropped my phone face down in the rock. And the screen protector was just like, phew. So luckily I had a glass screen protector on it. And my phone's okay.
Well, we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. But I think that you'll get taken care of.
Yeah.
You'll get a new screen protector.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get one tomorrow. I didn't feel like going.
Debbie Moser's thinking over 100 people. Lots of good guesses. Lori DeShield's throwing numbers out there. I think she thinks that this is Battle Nips. She actually said 36 and 42. Lori, we don't do that here. That's the Ship Show does that, but I don't think it's on anymore. Yep, that's what she said. Oh wait, wrong live show. David Smith talking about football says the Redskins are changing their racist name. Any suggestions what they will be changing it to? I don't know. I don't know what they will do. If they'll totally change it, or if the change will really, really take place, or if they're just trying to say all the right things right now. We'll have to keep an eye out and see, because I need to know, who we're betting on. Is anyone keeping track of the guests to see who winds up calling it, said Aaron Smith. Aaron, that's okay. We can all go back to this live show and watch it again together and see. In front of the Statue of Liberty might be difficult, but a good one. Tess Almond said could be good. Yeah. Live vlogs, Jamie, for those that can't make it. Debbie Moser, I will guarantee you. There will be a live show from the Vegas event on both channels.
Are we going to be? Are we going to be there Monday? No, we're leaving.
No, we will be home. We will be home Monday for the Monday night show. Yeah. Boy, I wonder what kind of condition we'll be in.
I don't know, but
after a long weekend in Vegas and driving home,
we'll go live there. I'm sure more than once, probably every day at some point. We'll go live while we're there. For
sure.
And I'm sure John will too, and probably other people will pop in live.
Let's see. What Ruth Todd just said, go ahead, Jamie. I don't care. The older I get, the less shame I have. Oh, for vlogging. You are so right. Yes, we will definitely do some live things. Kathy Kremler, what's up? We are going to Las Vegas. September 12th is the big get-together. The Mozos are bunking in the Royal Suite as guests of Blondes and Nelson. As guests of who?
Blondie?
Blondie. Hold on. Blondies and Nelson, I think. Blondies and Nelson, I think is what it says. Mozo, you deserve to be in the Royal Suite, as a matter of fact. That is for sure. Slinky Angle King said, no, not the Note 9. Oh, yeah, Slinky has the same phone as you.
Oh, yeah.
No, the phone did survive. The phone is in perfect condition, as it always has been. Just the screen protector is a little jacked up.
You know what he said to me after it broke? He's like, well, you didn't like that phone anyways. You wanted a new phone.
See, there you go.
That's it.
You break it, you buy it. It's a crazy cat traveler.
That wasn't true. I love my phone, so.
Yes. Ooh, the terrace I have is huge and would be great for a group picture if someone brings a tripod. Ooh. Garrett Labelston, that's a great idea, tripod. I don't know if I want to carry one all over town, but maybe something like that.
Can you get a little portable one?
I can just bring a cheapo depot one and just leave it somewhere on the ship.
Leave it somewhere.
Memories. On my last cruise, the sun cracked my screen protector, said EEUSA fan. Yes, Sharon was very upset for a moment when she looked at her phone and only saw the cracks in the glass screen protector.
Well, I've never had a broken phone before. I always take care of my things.
I take care of my stuff.
So it was the first time my phone had ever cracked. So
yes. Pia Broderick said, I live an hour from DC. Redskins suck, but I love them anyway. That's a dedicated football fan right there. Mozo said Washington Insiders. That might be a good name, Mozo. You might be onto something there. Sweet, live from Vegas. Yes, we will definitely do that. You can't miss a Monday Night Live show. Daniel Fields, don't worry. We would never do that. Especially then. The Washington Swamp Creatures. I don't know, Aaron. That one might be a lot for to put on, to put on paper. Nice, lives from Vegas. You're driving? Don't do it, said Papa Mozo. We thought about it. We still haven't made a final decision. We're going to look at it financially, yeah. But we like the idea of having a vehicle, and looks like for now anyway, they've announced they are going to have complimentary parking instead of paying for parking on site. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, we were planning on driving, but we have a lot of air that has been canceled on us. So we have a lot of credits with different airlines, and so we're just thinking that maybe that's one place we can use some of the credits, because I don't want to end up them expire and losing anything. So
good night, Trevor McGockler.
We'll see.
Sorry, I had to throw that out there. A little more Redskin talk. I'm betting on the Skins changing their name since the pressure's coming from sponsors. There you go. That could do it. Money talks and BS walks. Are Tony and Jenny coming? So the first time around, Tony had announced he was going to be joining us. Tony from Monolito Loca, our dear beloved buddy. Jenny was not going to be going, to my knowledge, but I don't know if this time is going to be different. I think there's still a COVID, or as we like to call it here, the Perlman 19 virus is heavy on their minds, and I don't know if it's something they're going to be able to pull off, or if Tony's going to be able to pull it off like he would have the first time around in April. So he's got an invite, as does everyone. I mean, there really are no invites. Anyone and everyone's welcome, but we'll see if they're able to make it through. Daniel Fields is Nelson. Okay, Daniel, I see. The Fields. Mozo is crashing at the Fields place. Daniel Fields, you know what you're getting yourself into. I'm not sure if you know what Papa Mozo sleeps in, but there are photos on the internet, and let's just say it rhymes with Vito. And we'll just leave it at that. And that's all. So Daniel Fields, does he call you Nelson from like the band Nelson? So you thought you were tired after camping, just wait till after Vegas. I saw you thinking about that for a second, Jamie, said Nancy. You're right, it'll be exhausting, but we'll do it. We will do it. I missed the Tess says, I might miss the Monday Night Live that week. I'll be in Vegas till Tuesday. Or maybe I will be in the live. But you never know. You never quite know.
You never know.
Sharon will be exhausted after Vegas. Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you guys staying? Kathy Kremler said. Kathy, we have announced it, so we're not trying to hide that we are staying at the New York hotel, and that's where the meetup will be at approximately 6 p.m. give or take, whenever you guys get there. And for the record, a few people have made some comments, and we told them kind of individually, but Sharon's not booking hotels or making arrangements, and there's no events planned or anything like that. It simply was just, hey, we want to go to Vegas and have a get together. John was able to go from the ship show originally in September or in April. We're able to reset it now, hopefully for September. Hopefully we'll be past this virus stuff enough that we can go and have some fun. If we're all outdoors, hopefully it'll be a mask-free event. If we do go into some place, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I know I can lift mine up to have a drink, and so I'll be cool with that. And we'll see how it all plans out. But I just picture a lot of people showing up in one area and chatting and making a lot of friends and meeting a lot of great people, and taking a lot of pictures and having fun as we, as a group kind of roll down the strip. I mean, how awesome would it be? 60 people,
like
70 people, who knows, all of us together, just like walking in a bar. Like walking up to a front door and they'll be like, hi, do you need a table? And we'll be like, yeah, we need a table for 70. And we'll see how that goes. So, no, we'll just have to find some bars on the outsides of hotels and hang out. And we're just going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that is the deal. And we'll be in New York. And yes, we are going a little bit early. I'll be just totally upfront is that we are going to have a little family vacation time as well. So we're going to get in there early the day before, hang out, enjoy the place, do some shopping, maybe gamble a little bit, eat together and some stuff like that. And the day of the event, I hope to be sleeping late and often and getting a lot of rest to hang out with you crazy sons of guns that night. So we shall see. The ship show is going to bring a luggage mat. That's a great idea, Nancy. That's a good call. Jen A said, go to Carnival Court, outdoor bar, live music, great drinks, and not too pricey. You've been there 4 times. It's in front of Harrah's.
Oh,
excellent. Thank you, Jen A. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Susan Willett acknowledging Aaron, saying thanks for your service. Thank you, Aaron, if you're out there for your service. Yes, that's my issue too. Said Slinky Ingle King. Perlman 19 is my big concern with Vegas, honestly. But I wish you all the best. Coming from such a hot spot, I'd hate to be systematic and bring it to y'all. That's a thing that is totally, it's a reality. right? It's a reality that as we get there, and I don't know, I mean, I'll bring some hand sanitizer, and I don't know that I'm going to be afraid to shake anybody's hand, but when I shake hands, don't be upset if I get a little squirt from Sharon's hand sanitizer afterwards to make sure that I'm not, spreading germs everywhere.
On the last cruise we were on, they were doing, instead of shaking hands, we were doing the...
Oh, yeah, we can do an elbow bump if you want to go that way. We can do that, too. Will Jamie try the New York coaster? I don't think so. I'm not a fan of roller coasters in general, and I've heard that it's one of the worst roller coasters in the world as far as comfort and stuff like that. Maybe, I guess it just depends how many drinks I have, to be honest with you. As do most things when you go to Vegas. Depends on how many drinks you have. Charles Hahn just canceled the Southwest flight for August, and they gave him a complete refund and extended another credit till September 2022.
Yeah,
that is
we
very
have
cool.
Southwest. Actually, we have flights on Southwest for our cruise. We were supposed to got canceled.
Yes. Timothy Walters, good night to you, sir. We love you. Thanks, as always, for being here. Have a great, great evening, and we'll talk to you soon.
Good night, Timothy.
Daniel Field. Oh, Lori DeShield says that she gets more of a Sebastian Bach vibe than a Nelson vibe from Daniel Fields. I don't know if you've seen Daniel. He's got like rock star hair down to here. He's rocking the hair that I wish I would have had when I used to just have a kick-ass mullet. Let's see. What else is going on? Hashtag no luggage mats in Vegas, said the ship show. That is too bad. That is too bad, man. Let me see. Let me jump ahead a little bit. Oh, there was one thing I think I didn't even play it. And I was going to play it earlier. Somebody made a comment about the Miracle. I know we've been talking a lot about Vegas, but what about that one little
Miracle? Oh, yeah, that was the Miracle.
That was going to be it. All right, let me see. I don't know if it'll come up again. We'll see. I don't want to force it. I don't want to force it. I'm just saying. I don't want to force it. We'll see if it plays. We'll see if it plays. Puija Who, thank you. Hi, hope you all stay safe. Thank you very much.
Brian says walking in slow motion.
Hold on. What is he referring? Oh, walking in slow motion in Vegas?
Yeah, he's probably thinking of the video.
Oh my God, Brian, that would be amazing if I could make a video of an entire group of people doing that slow walk like we did for when we did it in New York. That would be amazing. You will need a Vegas drink package, said Garrett Labelson. Will your son be going to Las Vegas? Kathy, he will be. As a matter of fact,
yes.
Matthew will be there. And the plan is for Matt, and we got to see how much he'll be involved. He will definitely be there when the evening starts to say hi to folks as well. He'll be there to sign autographs and things of that nature.
But he may head back to the hotel, go back to the hotel.
He may bail out before we start bar hopping.
Yeah.
Or I may keep him there just to make sure I get back to the hotel safely. It's probably the smartest thing.
He usually goes pretty much everywhere with us. Once in a while he doesn't come, but since he's kind of the only one, we just usually bring him along everywhere.
There you go. Let's see. Beware, not every hotel is open currently in Vegas, so things can change as we get closer. Daniel, yeah, we know. But I'm hoping that we're so far out right now, I'm hoping they could literally shut down Vegas for 30 days or 45 days and be reopened by the time we get there. So, so if something drastic happens, I'm hoping it can happen and be done way before we, roll into town.
I like this comment. Garrett Labelson says, I always use the top sheet. The blankets creep me out. Not sure how often they're washed. Yeah, that's true. The spreads and bedspreads and things like that in the hotels. They don't wash those every time. So it's that kind of creeps me out too. And there's actually sometimes I've brought my own small blanket with me, and then I'll use that and toss that on the floor.
Yes. Jamie Moon says the Vegas hotels and casinos are the cleanest they've ever been. That is right. Aaron Sandoval says that coaster is awesome in Vegas. Well, we'll see. The ship show said let's do that ride on Stratosphere. I don't know, man. That's I don't know if I need to do that. Let's just say I'm over the weight limit and call it a day. Let's agree to disagree.
Oh my gosh.
So thank you so much. What else do we have? Jamie, Vegas will not close again, said Debbie. Thank you. I think it'll be okay in September. Thank you, Pia. Maddie will sit with Mozo. End of story. Enough said. Feed the boy. Much food. All nations food. Hashtag pizza.
Yeah.
All right, Mozo. We appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Mozo has officially, I can't use the term babysit because Matthew never go for that. He will Matthew sit and keep an eye on him.
Occupy Matthew's time.
Let's see. Are you, Big Gene Snuggle said, are you allowed to dress up 80s style for the Vegas party meetup? No throwing keys in the bowl, James. First off, no, there will be no keys. But remember, there is one rule.
You can dress up however you
can
want.
dress however you like. I would love it if people dressed up as 80s, but we will not have a theme. And there's only one rule, and that rule is that you must have a piece of paper in your pocket that clearly states your first and last name, the hotel that you are staying at that night, and your room number. I almost said cabin number. And your room number. Because in the event that someone goes down early, and when I say goes down, I mean from alcohol. Thank you very much. Let me clear that statement up.
Goes down on the ground.
If they fall down, if they cannot continue the evening's activities at any point, then we will take them. We will get them into a taxi, and we will send them back to their hotel. Hopefully, where a bellhop or someone can get them in and up to their room safely. So you will be on your own for that. So watch yourself. Mind your P's and Q's. Sharon has already given me 20 to 30 warnings about I need to behave myself that night because I'm hosting the event, or we are hosting the event. So I will. And I'm actually really glad that you're going to be there. Originally, the original plan didn't include Sharon. And of course, John will be there with Kelly. York will be there with Lisa. So everyone from the ship show and Sharonatsea Travel is going to be there. Nurse Nancy has confirmed she will be there. She will be signing autographs. $5 per autograph, I believe, is the going rate for her. So remember to bring fives and singles for tips, people. And Leanne Francesconi is working feverishly, diligently on making sure that she gets there as well. I know I haven't seen a lot of Leanne. I think because she was, they are on vacation. They started a week's vacation today, her and Brian. I've seen Brian make a few comments, but they may be driving and doing some travel to and from someplace tonight.
Maybe she's actually driving if Brian.
Or maybe she's hammered and she just can't use her phone. I'm not sure. Leanne, if you're out there, can you clarify for us? Are you just out? Are you busy, or are you totally hammered and you can't use your phone? Everyone wants to know. Will you ever come to New York City? Said Kathy Kremler.
Sure. We've been there once last year, but we will be there next October. October of 2021, we will be there for our group cruise. So.
Yes. Crazy Cat Traveler said, can Matthew sign my pizza box? Hey, he will be happy to do that.
I'm sure he will.
Everyone should look into the High Roller at the Link Promenade. It's a huge Ferris wheel with an open bar in each car. It takes 30 minutes for one full rotation. That sounds very interesting.
Yeah, that does. I'll have to check that out.
We might have to look into that. Tess says, wash your hand, cover your mouth. We're all adults, mostly. We'll be healthy and safe as we can. Hoping for hugs, but understand if it doesn't happen. I'm a hugger, so I'll probably hug everybody regardless. I'll have my hand over here, and I'll hug one like that. I'll go like this. Hello, nice to see you. When we meet people. We can have a birthday drink on there, so Garrett Label said.
Yeah.
Garrett, that sounds like a good time. But I'm afraid that I might start to get a little bit like, we have 10 minutes left. I need to get off this ride. I might get antsy. We'll see what happens. So yeah, New York City, we will be there. And when we go, we will be having a huge get together for people that are going to be on the group cruise beforehand, somewhere in the city. And people will be welcome to come and hang out too. That's for sure. What else? Yeah. What else? God, people are so excited about Vegas. I have a ton of photos from the High Roller. It's cool. Said Daniel Fields. Hey, if you guys can, Garrett or Daniel, post a photo. I know one of you guys, probably both of you, are in the group. The Sharonatsea Ship Show Strip Show Facebook group. So make sure that you post in there. Is there anyone else here from AZ? Gary, you'd be surprised how many people in the chat are from Arizona. Rachel loves Disney. What's up, Rachel? Glad to see you. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're doing well out there. Dina Anderson just needs to find a flamingo. Maybe find a flamingo at the flamingo.
Oh, just need to find a flamingo.
Ship Show said it's a cool ride, the high roller. Oh, he's familiar. John spent a lot of time there. We haven't been to Vegas in forever. Great pizza at Planet Hollywood outside the walk-up windows to Jim Benbrook.
I have to check that out too.
We might have to go right off the beaten path for that.
We're
But
probably
that might
gonna,
be cool.
yeah. I know there's a lot of good things there to eat, but we'll probably be checking out a lot of pizza in between other places too.
Yep. I see all the Arizona people are checking in right now.
Mesa.
Bonavie, Jim, Dina, everybody's out there.
So our daughter Brittany, that was in the chat, she lives in Mesa now. She just moved to Mesa from Chandler. So
There you go. Are there Groupons for the high roller? Also, said Lisa Hoyt Gibbs. Good call. I think a few Groupons. I wonder if we can get our hands on some drink coupons. Whoa, Leon Ozog is watching from the Philippines. Hello.
Oh, wow.
Leon, hello to you. How are you
Hello,
doing? We
Leon.
hope you're doing well. We hope you're safe and sound. Please say hi to everybody for us over there in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Amazing that you're with us tonight. Thank you so much. It's
Thank you.
awesome to think of someone. I mean, as long as Leon truly is in the Philippines and he's not pulling our leg, it's amazing to think someone would be so far away yet watching. Unbelievable. The people you reach, Sharon.
Oh, there, Jim. Oh, you're moving the chat.
No.
The chat. I start to read a name. Jim Binbrook is from AZ. Dina Anderson's in Tempe, AZ.
Jamie
Aaron.
Wilhite. The Wilhites are from Tucson, or as we like to
yeah.
call it, Tucson.
Aaron
that
Sandoval
is right.
from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
JMH, September 12 is the date. Many people are coming in early. There's no rule to where you stay, what you do, where whatever. You can do whatever you want. Come in for one day, come in for a week. It doesn't matter. All we know is we just want you to be out in front of the 9 Fine Irishman bar by 6 p.m. on Saturday, September 12th. And anything else that happens after that is out of our hands, and we're not responsible for it.
And we'll probably give everyone, like, I don't know, what do you think, like one of our cell numbers or something in case they show up late there and we've left, or if we lose anyone along the way, or just something, so that people can find us.
Yes, don't forget Rum Runners work everywhere. So that is an option. That is something. I don't want to give too much away. Maybe I am. But there has been talk of some of those liquid bladder backpacks or something like that. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what
Brian
plays
Wolf
out.
says he's in Phoenix, AZ. Garrett said we should do Arizona meetup sometime. Yeah, that's a possibility.
That could happen as well. There's Leanne Francisconi chiming in. She says, I'm here. Had to have B watch the chat for a few. But Leanne, he was keeping an eye on things. Well, listen, I don't want to jinx it, but we haven't had any trolls tonight at all. And it's 2 hours into the show, so that is amazing. Amazing. Thank you for the dates. JMH, you're welcome. Tucson is in the house, said Jose Lara. See, we got there's at least a dozen people here that are from Arizona.
Rachel Loves Disney said, please read what I said to Sharon. Did you skip over something?
Please read what I said. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Did I miss something? Let me check on that. Let me check.
Always jumping around.
I do. Yeah. Sharon, thanks for messaging. Lucy from MGM back. I'm not going to say why.
You are so welcome, Rachel.
Yes, you are very welcome, dear.
I'm glad you let me know so I can help out with that.
Yes, it's an honor and a privilege and a pleasure. So there you have it. And that's all we're going to say about that. Let's see. What else do we have? Sharon, we were worried about being able to hold up the whole 2 hours tonight.
Yeah.
Or hour, even an hour or whatever. We were so excited, or so exhausted, I should say.
Excited.
But you did it. You did it. You made it the whole 2 hours. You did it.
We did. It goes by so fast.
Let's see. Perfect comment without too much info. Don't get me wrong. I will buy a few drinks in Vegas, but drinks are crazy high priced. Based on what my daughter said on her trip a few weeks ago. Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with saving a couple bucks. This is unlike going on cruising where we don't do any smuggling or anything like that. What you do in Vegas is your own call, so we don't care what you do.
Yeah, I don't consider that really like smuggling. I mean, people go to hotels and things all the time and bring their own drinks and
That's right.
food and all kinds of things.
Jamie Wilhite, how about an AZ meetup at the Wigwam? That'd be great because it's about 6 minutes from our house.
Yeah,
Thanks very much for that
it's
idea.
right down the street. That
Heather Bonder is here. She's late, but it's okay.
We'll start thinking about that. Probably not in the next couple weeks or anything, but we'll try to put something like that together. Maybe like in the fall when the weather cools down a little bit.
Let's see. Are there any other Canadians going on the group cruise in October? Said Anne-Marie VR. If you're Canadian and you're going on the group cruise in October, please give a shout out.
There are. There are.
Yes, because you have taken their personal information. You know it for a fact. I finally made a Monday Night Live. Yay, said Jessica Hale. I love you guys. I always have to go back and watch after because of work. Wish one day to catch y'all on a cruise. Jessica, thank you so much for the kind words. That is amazing. September 12th, a day that will live in infamy. Ruth Todd, you are absolutely right. And it is so fitting that, listen, September 11th holds a lot of meaning for a lot of people. And we are going to now give September 12th some meaning as well. And we'll certainly have a moment of silence as long as I can remember and I don't get too overwhelmed by having so many people in one place. But I think we'll be okay. The trolls are sleeping. They're waiting until 4 a.m. to bother everyone in their neighborhood with fireworks. At least that's how things are working where I live, LOL, said Diva T. What is up, Diva? I'll tell you what, it's pretty quiet. We didn't do any fireworks, and we didn't see any fireworks for the 4th.
Yeah, well, we did some fireworks the weekend before.
Yes.
The weekend before, we did a few fireworks of our own, but where we went, so we didn't really bring any fireworks, and we really didn't even think about it. Yeah.
Jim Benbrook said the Wigwam is 5 minutes from my house. Jim, where do you live? Are you in Goodyear or Avondale or Litchfield Park or what?
I think I remember. Are you in Litchfield Park or I think maybe Litchfield Park? Because I don't know. I'm trying to remember if that was who I spoke with. Because we used to live in Litchfield Park before we moved to Goodyear.
There you go. Ruth Todd said, no need for smuggling. I'll pack a half gallon in my check bag. Excellent. Thank you very much. Mozo said, smuggling. Okay. Budgie smuggling. Friends. We'll see what kind of smuggling goes on there, Papa Mozo. Let's see. What else do we have? I don't want to miss anyone's final comments as we get ready to wrap up the night. Yeah, just go to one of the many CVS stores and have Jamie make you his famous martini. It's a David Smith. Great idea. Pen R10, what is going on? Love it to see you. Hold on. There was a question. Pen R10, I think, had a question because someone was answering, and I don't want to miss. Thinking about getting married on my next cruise. Anything to know about how to go about this? You can book if you're going to get married on a cruise ship.
Well,
she can tell you how.
Well, depending on what cruise line, but there's a department you contact at the cruise lines if you want to plan it yourself, and there's a department that helps you with all the planning. So
yes,
you contact them, you let them know what you want to do. There's different prices depending on what you want. What you want them to take care of with your wedding, what you want, all the different options and things, and you go from there. And they kind of take care of everything for you. So it's pretty simple.
There's one thing that I'm frightened of for Vegas.
What?
And I told you this before, is I'm worried that people are going to want to, do a shot. Like, hey, Jamie, for you, I know you can say no. I know you can because you're a brave woman with willpower. But I'm not good at that kind of thing, and I'm very concerned about it.
Maybe we should wait till
Good night, Jamie. Hope you're feeling better.
Good night, Jamie. Maybe we should wait till midnight and do a midnight shot.
I know why you want to wait till midnight, because you figure then the night will be getting towards ending.
Well, then if you do more than one, it'll be late. So.
We'll see what happens. Papa Mozo said, Mommy Mozo is unhappy with Papa Mozo booking flights on 9/11. Oh. Well, I can't blame her. Wigwam Creek South is where Jim Benbrook lives.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you're right down the road from us.
Yeah
We've probably seen you in the neighborhood. Is anyone bringing a megaphone to Vegas to wrangle up the crowd? LOL. PJ Zipatelli, that is a great idea. John, what do you think about that? Do we need a megaphone? I think that's a great idea. Best fireworks in the world in Albuquerque, said Aaron Sandoval. Oh, wow. Very nice. Smuggling alcohol, just tell them that it's sanitizer. Great idea, Crazy Cat Traveler. And we'll be sanitizing ourselves from the inside by just drinking the alcohol. There are a lot of
Nancy says shots.
Oh no, yeah, I don't know, man. Of course we'll do shots, said Tess. Get married in Vegas too, said Aaron. Yeah, if anyone needs to, York from the Ship Show is an ordained minister. So if anyone wants to get married in Vegas, York could do it. It would be great if 2 single people showed up at the event and
ended up getting married.
And they ended up getting married legally by York because they both got so drunk and they thought it'd be a riot.
Gosh.
That would be a true like hangover type of deal.
That would be funny.
Yes, that would be amazing. TCU Pepito said, I have 4 excursions to look forward to. The Truth Pool, Lake Placid, Vegas, and campgrounds. Anyone recommend any of the above? LOL. Hey, listen. I think Lake Placid and Vegas are going to be the top 2. That's for sure. I highly recommend them. Can you buy liquor at CVS and Walgreens in Las Vegas, said Slinky Angel King? I bet you can. Will they marry same-sex? Penard 10, I'm in Vegas?
I think so.
In Vegas, you can marry your pet chihuahua, I'm pretty sure. I don't think, yes. I mean, I'm pretty sure almost anywhere now that everyone is, that's like a norm. So they definitely will. And I know that the great Reverend Doodles, Deacon Doodles, Doodles Mix Show will definitely be honored, Penard 10, to do the nuptials for you in Vegas. Oh, I'm sorry, but you're talking about on the cruise ship. Yes, for sure. For sure they would do that.
Oh, on the cruise ship?
Yes. Will they marry same sex? Of course, yeah, they will. They definitely will. I don't see, I couldn't imagine why they wouldn't. I mean, the cruise ships go by, they don't have any, they wouldn't have any rules against that. Wide open. And they definitely should do that. Of course we'll do, we don't want group shots. Oh God, no group shots. No group shots. The Ship Show said he can recommend all of those excursions for TCU Pepito. John said I'm on it. I think he's going to be on it. John would love to have a megaphone. Did you just see that? The rooster just going, all over in Vegas with a megaphone?
Yeah.
Wow, that would be amazing. Garrett Abelston has been divorced over a year. He's single and ready to mingle.
Oh.
Boom.
Well, we'll see. Maybe there'll be some single ladies there for you, Garrett.
Yes. Oh, great. Okay. The Ship Show's they're wrapping it up. Thank you. Thank you for that. As we end the night, as we do every Monday night, we like to ask you guys, what have you learned tonight? Have you learned anything from us? And if not from us, I mean, probably nothing from me. I get that. You might learn something from Sharon because she's so smart. But did you learn something maybe in the chat, maybe from one of your peers, maybe from a friend, a companion, a compadre? Did you learn anything about something that you can just share with us, guys? What did you learn tonight? Please jump in the chat. Say hi if you haven't said hi yet. If you're hiding in the corner in the shadows, come out and say hi and tell us what you learned tonight.
Dewey Ski says, I am single at the moment.
There you go. That would sure make a memorable trip. Lori DeShield said, I'll get married, but he has to pay for all the future cruises. Lori, I think that would not be a problem. Kathy Kremlin said, what kind of shots do you do? I'm not telling.
Some more interesting things.
Yes, that would be amazing. If people got married and we could vlog an impromptu wedding on Vegas.
A video of your wedding. Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll make the wedding video. The only thing we need to do, I'm pretty sure that drones are not allowed in Vegas. We got to look up some of the laws about that. I don't think of it happening.
Oh, we'll bring it anyways. Just in case.
Yes. Penner 10 says, awesome. Thank you, SAS. You are so welcome. But as you know, just for clarity, we really have no idea of any rules, regulations, or anything like that. But I can't imagine that you go on a cruise and they'd say, "Oh, you're both boys. We can't do that." I mean, that's so old school. I think it'd be fine. Walgreens on the Strip sells lots of alcohol, said Heather Bonder. That's good information. We like to hear that. Okay, let's see. John Ketchum, what's up from Arkansas?
Someone said, don't.
Hold on.
Don't face the tent east. Oh, these are what we learned.
Oh, hold on. Go, look at that really quick. Robbie O'Malley just said something.
Carnival just announced some changes. Oh.
Look on your phone real quick. Maybe you can hear it here first. Robbie, is it good news or bad news? All right, let's see. I learned that the RV hurt Sharon's back. Anthony Simone said that. I learned there's a lots of Arizona SAST family. I I learned Jamie can't be trusted to charge Sharon's phone. Excellent. Thank you, Amy, for bringing that up. Don't face the tent east. AA. Excellent. I learned to set up your tent first when you get to your campsite. Very good, very good. What'd you learn? What'd you see? Hold on, what's down here? Hit that.
Oh.
Hit that. I can read this.
Okay, yeah, I can't read it because trying to make it bigger.
Whoa. All right, if this is true, if this is accurate, and Robbie O'Malley knows what he's got here, and he said, and this is right from Carnival's. This is right from Carnival's Twitter. You're gonna hear it here first, guys. Thank you, Robbie. You're amazing.
Thank you, Robbie.
The Mardi Gras will now enter into service from Port Canaveral on February 6, 2021. Itineraries out of Port Canaveral for departures from November 14 to January 30 have been canceled. Carnival Radiance's transformation will likely not be completed until the spring, so Carnival Breeze will be redeployed from Fort Lauderdale to Port Canaveral and will assume the itineraries for Carnival Radiance from November 8th to April 24.
Woo!
Wow!
Our group cruise.
Wow, Robbie, that's a big news. Holy shnikes. That is some big news. So again, Mardi Gras, February 6th is now the planned first sailing. Boy, that sucks. So many people are getting their plans changed for that. And Carnival Radiance will not be done. So the Breeze will slip in from Fort Lauderdale to Port Canaveral and assume the itineraries for the Radiance from November 8 to April 24, 2021. What else was it?
There's more.
Carnival Breeze sailing from Fort Lauderdale scheduled to operate from November 7 to March 7 are being canceled. So the Breeze after November 7 to March 7, 2021, canceled. Carnival Magic transatlantic and European itineraries have been canceled. Guests on Carnival Breeze from Fort Lauderdale from March 13 to April 24 will move to Miami and sail on the same itinerary, but on Carnival Magic operating from Port Miami. And all these notifications will be coming to you Tuesday, July 7th. Boy, they just dropped this bomb on you at 11 o'clock at night on the East Coast.
Wow.
Unbelievable,
and
guys.
You know what?
Unbelievable.
It's kind of funny because we had, when we were setting up our plan B for the cruise, for the Breeze cruise, just in case it was canceled, we had thought about setting up another cruise in March on the Breeze.
Wow, what a great...
Just because we thought, well, should we do the same ship and things? And we thought, well, no, because if both end up going, we don't want it to be the same ship. But we almost chose the Breeze on March 7th.
Yes.
But I'm glad we didn't. I'm glad we didn't.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that is some hot news, hot off the press. You heard it here first. Who knew if you stay here for over 2 hours, you'd finally hear some good cruise news. I learned Jamie can't say no to a free drink. You are right about that. I learned that you had torrential rains while camping, followed by a dust booger outbreak. Nancy, your truer words have never not been spoken. You are bladly awesome, mates. Thank you, Big Gene Snuggles. We love you guys. You've been around forever, and we really appreciate you. What else do we have? I learned that Papa and Mama Moza are coming to Vegas. You are so right. Are you guys open to trying Cunard? Francis, we're open to trying anything, but we travel all the time with our 15-year-old, so it's got to have something interesting for him.
Yeah. I mean, eventually we're hoping to try just about every cruise line at least once, but a lot of that will be probably when we're retired and a lot older, and maybe we're
people responding to the news. AA said, there went my Mardi Gras cruise. We are so sorry. I'm on the Breeze November 7th, said Cindy E. I'm still praying November 28th. Dream is still on. Yes, it is breaking news, right? Unbelievable. Jamie, what were you going to say about the Carnival Miracle? Listen, Debbie, I had a little video clip from something from the Miracle, but don't worry, I'll play it again next week. I'll keep it in the mix so we can go over some of this new information. I was booked on the Mardi Gras January 9. Annie Kelly, I am so sorry.
Well, it's sooner than I thought. I was kind of predicting April, but February.
Still not sure what that meant, but sounds like October's done, gone, canceled. No. October is not. October is
not
still on.
Well, Oh, not for the breeze, for our group cruise. No.
Yeah.
No, it sounds-
October's fine.
Sounds like the
It wasn't
breeze
even mentioned in
is
there.
moving for November 8th. So
Yes.
our cruise is over November 1st. So hopefully, if it cruises, then maybe that's when it will probably move over to. Where did you say it was going to go out of?
Out of Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
I think is what I said. Or Port? Did I say Port?
No, you
No,
said it was
Port
gonna be-
Canaveral.
Yeah.
Port Canaveral.
Yeah. So then it will probably.
Let's say that one more time. The Mardi Gras will enter into service from Port Canaveral on February 6th. If you're booked to cruise before that on the Mardi Gras, unfortunately, the bad news is your cruise is canceled. I'm so sorry.
So yeah, it'll probably move.
And the
over
Carnival
after our cruise.
Radiance's transformation will likely not be completed until the spring. So Carnival Breeze will be redeployed from Fort Lauderdale and will assume the itineraries for Carnival Radiance starting on November 8th to April 24th. Okay, so they're not changing anything before that. They're just saying that as of November 8th, the Breeze will be taking over the sailings for the Radiance. And the other thing, Carnival Breeze sailings from Fort Lauderdale scheduled to operate November 7th to March 7th are being canceled. And guests on the Carnival Breeze from Fort Lauderdale from March 13 to April 24 will move to Miami and sail on the same itinerary but on the Magic. So if you're on the Breeze, if you're booked on the Breeze between now and
November.
And between that, if you're booked on the Breeze from November 7 to March 7, then that cruise is canceled. The October cruise is still a go, technically, right now. We're avoiding all the landmines so far at the moment, so we'll see what happens. Hang on, I just got some notification here. I just got something. I just want to see what that message is. Looking good, Mozo. That's an amazing shirt. Oh, okay. So, Brett is saying, it's not Brittany. She's studying. Oh, so Brett's trying to say that he's been on under Brittany's name the whole time.
Okay.
I don't believe it though, because Brittany would never miss her mommy's show.
Well, no, she is studying because she has a big test tomorrow.
Oh well. Yeah. Anyway, any comment to Brett or Brittany was received. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me jump up here. There's a lot of comments. We got that. Hello from Maryland. There are a lot of people from AZ on here. That's right. EMPJ519. See y'all next week. Have a great week and stay well. Annette Thalman, good night. Good night.
Good night.
Learned your daughter's name and that you had a good camping trip from Dina. Moses says, I'm certain our sweet naughty Nancy likes to fool around, so I'm told. I learned that Clayco is planning on bringing a megaphone to Vegas at Ruth Todd. I learned far too much about your pooping habits while in the woods. Sorry about that, DVT, but thanks for paying attention. I think you should have John dressed up like a rooster. We can work on that for a price. I'm sure that he would. Drones not allowed on Las Vegas Strip, but there are locations within the city area which do allow them, said JMH. Thank you, great info. I learned that megaphones is cheap. Good job, John. He's probably already got one ordered. I learned that York will be in Vegas and will marry me to anyone.
Oh.
I learned cows keep kids awake at night. I learned it actually rains in Arizona. That is true, Crazy Cat. Waiting for more info from Sharon about Carnival, said Pia. Let's see. What else do we have? Dang it. I learned that Vegas is going to be awesome. What else do we have? Slinky Angles King said, what? I think she might be talking about the Carnival news. Holy shnikes, said Aaron Sandoval. I learned y'all are as fun on land as you are at sea. No name change required. Thank you, Susan. We appreciate that. Sounds hopeful for October. Yay. We'll see what happens. I sure hope so. Oh, yeah. There's a few folks talking about.
Yeah.
I'm on the breeze. I'm still praying. November 20. Oh, okay. We saw a couple of these comments already. I backed up a little bit there. I learned that your ATV didn't have shock, said Slinky. Free beer is Jose Lara's favorite brand. I learned that Robbie O'Malley decided which ships to move around. He probably did. He's got that kind of connection, I'm telling you. I learned Jamie took one bathroom break at camp, said Pia. just for a two.
Oh my gosh.
Number ones were flowing every tree, everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
I learned that Matthew can drive and shoot. Thank you very much, Lori. I learned that Vegas is going to be amazeballs and I'm going to meet a lot of you. You will. You guys are better than John Heald with the news. Thank you, Ricardo. We appreciate that. Sometimes you just get lucky. Are the Zanganos going to Vegas? I am not sure, Aaron, but if there's one thing that I know about Raphael and Alana,
they seem to just show up.
They show up. The when you least expect it, they will walk right up to you and go, "Hey, what's up? Where you been? I've been here for hours." That happened when we went on a pre-cruise event, the naming ceremony for the Panorama, and we went out there to California, and it was an invite deal, and we went, and Raphael had made a few comments here and there. And I didn't know what he was really getting at. And also, next thing you know, it's like the day of the event. And they're like, "Hey, where you guys at? We're here. We're going to look for you." We're like, "What the heck?" And boom, there they were. We hung out with them that night, had an amazing time. They're great people. Had a blast with those kids. You guys, so there you go. But Aaron, I'm not sure. I hope they're going. Still hoping for my Carnival Freedom Cruise on October 24th. We're hoping too, Robert. I want a link to digest all this. Slinky, okay. We'll see if we can find a link and get it posted afterwards.
Post it after, yeah.
They probably know better than to mess with Sharon, said Karen Griswold. People, if Breeze is moving, not much hope for my October 24, but hey, now I can rebook my flights to Vegas instead of New Orleans. No, I mean, the move wouldn't happen until after. Hold on a second. If the Breeze is moving, not much hope for my October 24. I don't know. Tess, are you talking about our group cruise? Or are you talking about something else you got on October? I think Tess said something else. I'm not sure, but hopefully we get it figured out. I guess no dry dock for the Magic anymore, said Robbie.
Yeah, it seems like anything that was scheduled for dry dock throughout all this has kind of just got pushed away.
It is kind of crazy. It is crazy. Hold on, let's see what else people are learning. Where do I get info for the Vegas trip? John Ketchum, the Vegas trip is simply you just show up. If you go, heck, you can go on the Ship Show Facebook group. You can go into Sharonatsea Cruise Crew Facebook group. And if you watch this back again, if you watch this video, earlier in the video, we did a little video clip that talks about it. But September 12th is the date. We're going to be hanging out in front of New York, the hotel at 9 Fine Irishmen to start the night. And once the group is together, we're just going to hang out on the Vegas Strip, walk around and have a few drinks.
Crazy Cat Traveler says, is it my imagination or have Princess and Holland America been mostly silent on their plans? No, it's not your imagination. They are a little more silent than the three kind of Carnival, Royal, and Norwegians tend to put, it's just, I don't know, put out there more. More people seem to be interested in the news on those cruise lines. Princess and Holland America, they put it out there, but it just isn't. I don't know. I don't want to say important, but less people book with those cruise lines, I guess. So it's just not as popular, maybe.
Yes.
The information.
I think you're right. And I think they've been laying low because they do have an older clientele on some of those other cruise lines, and that's not going to bode well for them. Party on the Sea, thank you so much. Please go over the latest new Carnival news one more time. It's the Party on the Sea. Party on the Sea, listen, I think now you can get that stuff easy. Wow. John Heald's Facebook just announced it. It's probably going to be on carnival.com. It's going to be on Twitter under Carnival as well.
We'll post the...
thank you so much for the super chat.
We'll post it on the Cruise Crew right after this, so yes. You can read it on there too.
The biggest thing is Mardi Gras has been delayed through February 6th to start out. Any departure before that's been canceled. The Carnival Radiance will not be completed in time, so the Breeze will be taking over its cruises from November 8th to April 24th. So if you're on the Breeze after November 8th through April 24th, your cruise has been canceled. But there are some cruises that will be switching. Guests on the Carnival Breeze from Fort Lauderdale from March 13 to April 24 will move to Miami and sail on the same itinerary, but on the Carnival Magic. So your travel agents will be getting notified and contacting you. Look for information from Carnival with a couple of those little announcements. Nothing huge, really. Just stuff that we kind of knew. Mardi Gras getting delayed, the Radiance getting delayed. I mean, we kind of knew that was going to happen. Let's see. Positive Vibes Adventure. Learn to check out a trail map before you get on the wrong trail. You are so right about that. John announcing that from the ship show that he does have a rooster costume. We all knew that. We've seen it before. I learned that Sharon has a 2-day camping limit. That's good. I learned Jamie is the alter ego of Grandpa Charger. Thank you, Aaron Smith, for paying attention. I need to clean my house or my real estate agent will kill me. See ya. Pia Broderick, thank you for being here. We need to take Matthew and my twin boy to shoot some full autos in Vegas at Aaron Sandoval. Trying to take... Matthew would probably be into that now. He really enjoyed himself. I learned mic position is crucial when going live. We can hear Sharon perfectly. I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad. I don't know what caused any issues last time, but I'm glad that your voice has been like an angel. I think it's just because
it was picking up on you more on the feed.
John Ketchum, the ship show, posted a link in the chat. Excellent job, John. Thank you so much for jumping in and doing that. David Smith said we should try taking out a whole floor at New York, so Jamie can bartend out of his room. Excellent idea. I didn't even think of that.
Gosh.
You're a genius. We'll contact you for the next big event to make that plan happen. That was when you and Raphael were drinking the holy water. That is correct, Nancy. We enjoyed some quote-unquote holy water, a.k.a. tequila, together. Yeah. And that is when Alana was very much pregnant with Valencia, and she was not drinking at all. But she was definitely keeping Raphael in check. She has a hammer hand. Yes, they're just letting that dude know what the deal was, letting John Ketchum know what the scoop was. Can't post a high roller photo on October 21 event page. Poster turned off. What? Oh, in the event page. Well, Daniel, just post it on the main thing. If you can, I'll double check it out. Slinky Angle King said it's hit a La Lido Loca group. Facebook. That hurts.
Facebook. Oh, Facebook. Yeah, it's everywhere by now, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eleanor Blas said, hi, Sharon. Hello, Eleanor. Sounding excellent tonight, Sharon. I don't know if this has been answered yet, but is NCL filing bankruptcy something we need to worry about for a group cruise next year? Oh, no, Eleanor. No. They're not filing bankruptcy.
Oh, they're not filing bankruptcy.
If everything is the same another 6 or 9 months from now, then maybe that conversation comes up again. But no, they're not filing bankruptcy. Yeah. What do you think Carnival will do for those that are sailing on one of the fancy class ships? I'm supposed to go on the Inspiration in February, said Veronica Sessions. Veronica, I'm not really sure.
I know there's speculation of them selling some of their ships. They haven't really announced which ones yet. It could possibly be 1 or 2 of the fantasy class ships. It will probably be the older ones, but they haven't really announced which ones yet. So I would just hold out, and you just have to kind of wait and see. I don't know. It really depends on California, yes. Like we talked about with the Panorama.
Yeah, but I think they're also thinking about selling. Some of those fantasy class ships are rumored to be sold, but if they do, maybe 1 or 2 of them.
Inspiration is one of the rumored ones to be selling. But
I don't know. We enjoy the Inspiration, so we'll see what happens. We shall see. What is up? Oh, Griffin Alyssa. What's going on? Ola, just dropping in to say hi. Griffin Alyssa, you took your face out of the for sale, truck for sale pages for a moment, and we appreciate that about you. I will tell you, hold on. I will tell you that, I thought you were about to jot something down.
No, I was looking at what that
was. Are you
was.
Making sure that I have all of my, I'm just going through the agenda here. I think we've got everything covered.
I was trying to read that.
I think we've got everything. It was inspiration that is for sale. Dina, I'm not sure if that was it. I am not sure. Crazy Cat Traveler says, isn't it past your bedtime, Griffin Alyssa? It is a little bit late out there. 8:30, 9, 10. Wow, that is pretty late.
Yeah.
11:30 for the East Coasters.
The Inspiration, I think, is one of the ones up for sale. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's the one they're selling, though.
We'll see what happens. Maybe nobody buys it, and then they keep cruising. Steve Atkins says, hello, folks. Our Carnival Bee is October 10th. Our final payment July 12th. Probably going to cancel our cruise. Mr. Cruise Fever 1. I don't know, man. I mean, just wait and see, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. We'd like to say just pay it off and then just move the money to another cruise if you want to go that route. But that's a decision only you can make with regards to your funds.
I mean, if you're planning on cruising on Carnival again, I say just pay it off and move it to another cruise. Only because refunds are taking so long, anyways. That if you can get a refund and get your money back right away, then I'd say take the refund. But since it's 90+ days to get a refund now. At that point, I'm just like, we've just been moving ours out to another cruise, and but everyone, cruise is different. Maybe they're not going to cruise again right away. So there's a lot of people. It's different for everyone.
Good night, Penner 10. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Mozo commenting that he learned that Gina is in Florida working her way west. She's all about Vegas. God help. I also heard that, speaking of Florida, I also heard that the dust storm is coming across the ocean and it might hit the East Coast. So you guys be careful about that dust storm too. Good night, Larry Thomas. Thank you so much for being here and for your continued support of the channel.
Yeah, good night, Larry.
We appreciate that. Let's see. Annette Thalman asking Griffin and Alyssa, how's the camper? I don't know. I want them to be sleeping in it now, and I want video immediately of their thing. So we'll see what happens there. What do you got going on?
Oh, nothing.
Are you checking things?
No, I was going back to that.
You're always up to something, and then when I ask you what you're doing, you say nothing.
I was just bringing that back up.
Oh, okay. You want to be able to see right here. I got you. I see what you're doing. I learned that you all are the best in the cruise world. That is such a nice comment, Pennertan. Thank you so much. What else do we have? I think that's everything, huh? Are we wrapping it up, Sharon?
I think
Is it that time again, guys?
I think so.
Is it that time again that we wrap things up? It's been an amazing night. We've covered so much. Our camping trip was amazing, and we'll be working on the vlog here shortly. I have a massively busy work week, so I promise to get to it as soon as possible. If you have anything you need from the cruising world, if you just found out that you have a cruise that may have been booked or canceled or rescheduled and you need someone to help you get things squared away and situated, this lady right here is a rock star. I see her doing it all day long. She will respond as quick as or quicker than anybody out there to your email. Shoot your email at sharonatsea@gmail.com. sharonatsea@gmail.com. And she will get you taken care of. So there you go. I just learned that Jamie is a voyeur. Well, everybody, we all knew that. Just found out my sister's already home after open heart surgery last Wednesday. Wow, that is tough. Eastern European blood. Congratulations, Ruth. We're glad everything went well there.
Yeah.
B-Stain67, have a great night yourself. I learned Jamie talks very fast. Teslamon, that is true.
He does.
The YouTube cruise community is awesome, said Aaron Sandoval. Very nice words. Thank you. Y'all were so tired and still gave us a 2.5-hour show. Kudos.
I know. I don't feel quite as tired now. When we first started, we were like dying.
You know me. Tired. I start rambling on and forget about it. Brad Baker says, hi and bye. Quitting time here in Flintstone, Georgia. Yabba dabba doo. What's up, Brad? Thank you. Thanks for saying yabba dabba doo in the chat. I love that. Have a great week, everybody. Said positive vibes. You guys have a great evening. We very much appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support of the channel. We'll get back to cruising soon. More news is coming out. Check for Carnival's newest news here on any social media outlet at this point. It's going to be all over the place.
I saw something, but
what's that? I hope Carnival extends or cancels past September 30th. What, Mr. Cruz? Oh, well, you're doing that for yourself, but I do not want any more cancellations.
No, we are ready to cruise.
Yes, we are so ready.
Yeah, as soon as we can cruise, we'll be cruising.
That's right. And it was lovely to see Griff and Alyssa pop in. I think it's probably Griff. It could be Alyssa. It could be Griff and Alyssa. I don't think it's Alyssa, but it could be Griff and Alyssa, and it's definitely Griff. But whoever it is over there.
That makes no sense.
What's up, guys? Lovely to see you, kids. Yes, they have a lot of new adventures going on. That is for sure. From exhausted.
What are you reading?
From Aaron Smith right down here. From exhausted. I said.
Decided.
From exhausted to energized.
Yeah.
God, that was the toughest thing I've ever said. Chris Ehrlich, have a good night. Thanks for being here. Good night to everyone out there. You guys have been fantastic. We appreciate it. Is Griff and Alyssa going to Vegas? I don't think so. They have not mentioned that they would, but boy, would that be amazing. We have had the pleasure and honor to meet them once before at Disney, and they are amazing, great people. So if we found out they would be there, that would be tremendous. That would be a rock star deal. From South Florida, Mr. Cruise Fever, what's up? Good night, everybody. Make an amazing week. Debbie Moser, thanks for being here. Gary Havens, thank you. Thanks for the good news. Good night. I hope it's good news for you. It's El Griffster, said Griff. The Grifferino. I heard that's a new word that's been bantering around a little bit for Griff's new nickname as well. When is Vegas? Maybe we'll drive. Oh my God, that's a great idea. Well, I don't know.
September 12th.
Yes, you could drive because you'll have the truck and you got the rig already, so you guys could drive. Actually, it would be perfect if you guys could get there September 10th. Sharon and I might need a place to crash for a few nights. So if it's cool with you, Griff and Alyssa, if you guys can get the RV out there, we'll just find a parking spot just right off of the.
Don't we have a hotel?
Yeah, but we could save a ton of money if we could just crash with Griff and Alyssa in the RV.
God.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, James.
We could party all night in that thing.
Oh my God.
Come on, I mean, that'd be awesome. Yeah, we'll just find an abandoned parking lot. We'll park in there. Everything will be fine. It'll be safe. It won't look weird.
Oh my goodness.
No problem at all. Vegas is right by the Grand Canyon. You're right, Nautical Nurse Nancy. It is just a short drive.
It is, and we are still hoping to get up to that Grand Canyon this summer at some point.
He said, hey, it sleeps 6 to 8, but I'm not sure it'll be road ready by then. Dude, that thing is road ready. You just got to plug it, just stick it on the back of a truck and let's go. Let's party. A Circus has RV hookups. Boom, Daniel Fields nailed it. Luis Muriel, what's going on? All right, that's it, guys. We're going to wrap it up. You've been amazing tonight. I'm done. I'm closing out the chat. Thank you so much for the support. If you haven't done it yet, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And just hang in there. A couple more weeks. We're going to know more about this cruising. And we'll get back to it and keep putting out info. We'll keep trying to share any news as it comes to us. You've already heard the news of the night. I'm sure there'll be 20 videos coming out any minute now. So keep an eye out for those. And you guys are fantastic. So until the next time, from myself. From Leanne, from Nancy, our amazing team, SAST, from Matthew in the other room, from Lucy and Boswell, and now you're seeing more and more of our extended family, Brittany, Brett, Maxwell, who's a rock star. As a matter of fact, let me just give you some of this real quick. Hold on.
Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
Oh, that kid. It's going to be a heartbreaker one day. So from all of us here at Sharonatsea Travel, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Until next time.
Happy cruising and safe travels. And we'll see you next Monday night. Good night, everyone.